You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
What up, though?
Huh?
Hey, girl, hey.
You know what? I went and followed your cousin after you dropped that track the other day.
Oh, you mean my niece?
Oh, that's your niece. I don't know why I'm thinking cousin. Yeah,
that's my niece, Thailand.
Yeah, I told her, I said, I heard your track on the hood table. I'm sub you down.
She'll respond. She's pretty good at responding.
She responded like 5 minutes later.
Yeah,
like
she's pretty good at responding. Yeah. Well, everybody, come on in. What up, Tay baby? What up, Shaker? I think I'm coming down with a little cold. I'm supposed to get my baby tomorrow. Oh Lord, I gotta take me some medicine all through the night, through the day.
What y'all weather looking like now? I know it's been roller coasterish.
It's been rolling like last Monday. Wait a minute, was it Monday or Tuesday? Yep, last Monday, which was this week. 4 days ago, it was 79 degrees, almost 80. Wednesday, it was snowing.
I know. It seemed like, who was that? ODS said they were getting snow yesterday or the day before.
It was like that everywhere. People on the East Coast were saying the same shit. They were like, it was in the 80s 2 days ago, and now it's snow. It's like the whole United States was going through some bipolar weather. And I think I got sick because I'm an outside person. If anybody knows me, I'm outside somewhere. Now, I don't really do the grass and the trees and the woods and all that bullshit parks, but I like to be outside, patios, porches, things like that. So I was outside kicking it. I had my music playing, my laptop. I'm sitting outside chilling, drinking when it was warm. And then like 2 days later, it snowed. And like yesterday is when I started feeling like a tickle in my throat and feeling funny. And I'm like, oh no.
Girl, we didn't get no snow, but it was like you said, it was like 70 some, almost 80 some Monday and Tuesday. Then Wednesday, because I hadn't even been having to drive my daughter around to meet the bus, she came back in the house, spoke me up yesterday. She was like, Mom, it's like less than 40 degrees out there. I need you to drive me around.
Yes, it got cold. I was like, I had turned my heat down to 70 so it wouldn't kick on. And then 2 days later, I'm turning it back up to 73. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's crazy.
But yeah, right now it says it's 44 degrees.
Yeah, it's chilly here too.
Yeah,
and see, I already started flonasing up because I have really bad seasonal allergies. I guess the cold weather came and froze the pollen a little bit.
Well, it says we're supposed to get some more snow on Sunday, and then Monday 27, Tuesday 41, Wednesday 68, Thursday 78, Friday 75, Saturday 70. So it might be by the end of next week we might be on an upward.
Yeah,
spring is right around the corner. So
yeah,
I'm hoping we are done with this Midwest cold weather at least for the next 4, 5 months, 6 months.
I'm telling you, this weather bipolar. 1 minute it's happy, the next minute it's mad. We had a tornado warning the other day.
Oh my God, let me read this comment, then I'm gonna quickly read the other one. And I don't know if that's a troll or if that's real, but Tebe said we've been having 80-degree weather. Then yesterday we get rain and wind, then snow and hail. Yep, we got hail.
Mm-hmm.
We got hail 2 days ago.
Yeah,
After
we
it
didn't
was
get the
almost
hail.
80 degrees. We sure did. The hail was so fucking loud. I was like, and I just got my roof redone, Mel. Remember?
Yeah. It was that hard? It was coming down there?
When did I get my roof redone?
No, I mean the other day. The hail was that hard. Like
yeah, it was hard. Like, you know, when it's real hard when it sounds like somebody jumping up and down, banging on your windows.
Yes. That's crazy.
Hell yeah. But that shit crazy. Now, somebody in the chat said, breaking news, guys, several explosions are going off in several New York subway stations.
Huh?
Is that for real?
What did they say?
They said several explosions in New York.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope that's not true.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I ain't hear nothing either.
I ain't hear nothing. Okay, what up, Tweety? C4630. I admire you being on your grown woman shit for being cool with VS and Deanna. This is how it should be because a lot of people feel like the need to choose one person. Yeah, I always been like that.
Yeah.
I always been that. I've been like that for years. If I like you, I like you. See, my thing has always been if I like somebody and you like me, but you're not cool with the fact that I like somebody you don't like, then I would rather for you to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told that to people over the years. If I'm cool with somebody and you like me and I like you, feel free to walk away. No harm done. No lost feelings. I ain't the one to sit up here and clap back and drag and all that over it. I just rather for it to be that way because I am 10 toes down a solid person, a solid individual. And I've been friends with many people for years on this platform that don't like each other. And I can always say, can't nobody say I done drag people in the back chat, then dox people in the back chat, then told people about other people's conversations. If I talk about anything in the back chat, it's about what y'all doing on this motherfucker. Like, did y'all see that shit? Oh my God, get over there to that channel. Oh my God, girl, they going in. Oh my God, did you see that photo bomb? Did you see the, camera slip? It's some shit like that.
Yeah.
It ain't just spreading bones and tea and all. Yeah, it ain't none of that. I don't do all that shit. I don't like being on the phone like that shit. But yeah. But anyway,
Tweety said they didn't see nothing about it. So I hope that that's not true about the whole third one.
I didn't see anything on Google either, so I don't know where they get that from. Probably a troll. But anyway, moving right along to the title of the show. So y'all, I want y'all to give me y'all honest opinion, regardless if you understand why RY doing what she did, or if you don't understand, or if you think Lemon's dress were legit, if you think somebody should have been feeling the way they feel it. Like, we literally heard that ladies was crying over the audio footage. And I was just sitting there like, now, mind you, I'm with everybody else who says, if you feel threatened, do what you got to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I was like,
I ain't gonna lie, it was about what I expected. I said on your thing earlier, it's gonna be a nothing burger.
I mean, a lot of people in the chat were saying this is a nothing burger. People saying this is just for content. This was some bullshit. Y'all ladies was crying over this. Oh my God. Like, can you play the whole 6-minute video? Because I thought she was going to play a 6-minute video because she said the whole video is 6 minutes. And I think all we heard was like a minute.
Yeah.
Or something.
Well, let me clarify now. Like you said, I'm not trying to minimize her experience and how she felt about it. But I just think what the audio was gonna be was a little bit overhyped.
Yeah, I think it was overhyped.
Yeah, we were. Everybody's thinking we finna hear something very damning, especially with on Envy's thing last night, and he was like, well, we should play it, or we should play it, or should we not play it? I'm just like, and everybody was like, well, what is it? You know? So the suspense was built up. And then once you heard it, or, you know, but yeah, I'm not trying to diminish her fear or her feelings or anything, you know.
Yeah. And that's the thing, especially when they say when it comes to women. And I know she even mentioned something about people saying the women are the most unprotected people and all this whoop whoop whoop. And it's true. It's very true. And that's on probably every platform and every community. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter who you are, your complexion, your race, your gender. The women are generally the least protected, and that's why you do have to protect yourself. And if you do feel like you are threatened, you should take every measure to ensure your safety. Now, my measure to ensure my safety is make sure I don't walk out without that grip on my hip.
Mm-hmm.
That's my measures. Me personally, I wouldn't have called no law enforcement over that. I wouldn't have called California over that. I wouldn't have. I would have laughed that shit off, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Like,
he sounded like his usual drunk self.
He sounded like his drunk, usual cornball ass self.
Right,
like, talking shit for content. Like, that nigga.
That's the zestiest threat I ever heard.
That nigga he couldn't even go to Vegas because he was broke, because he didn't have no money. And the time before that, he needed money to go on the last Vegas trip. But then, you know, I'm supposed to expect that he's supposed to find his way across the other side of the world or the United States. That's just how I would have felt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, you come on over here if you want to, nigga. Come to my hood if you want to.
Right.
Shit, nigga.
I just, you know, now had it been somebody and I didn't know their history or whatever, that might be a little different. But because we didn't watch him act a fool night after night after night, you know, he.
What up, landlord, and what up, mighty Zion movement?
Landlord is tipping me with his comment.
Did I say Tweety? Hey, Tweety. Now, C4630 said, I'm off and on in the beef sector. Please briefly explain what started the lemon and VS beef. Real briefly, she said she thinks he's gay. He jumped in her DMs. It's like, oh, I heard you talking shit about me, or you talking shit about me, you dragging me. And
didn't listen for himself.
And didn't listen for himself to find out the full context, because he thought somebody said she was over there talking shit. And so next thing you know, she jumped on his panel. She porn bombed him. Next thing you know, he gets to dragging and trying to get on different panels talking shit to her. And next thing you know, that's when she came off the porch, and it was the OVS. That's really short and sweet. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Bada boom, bada bing.
And then they had like a war of the numbers the other day, seeing who gonna go live first. It was a standoff. It was a standoff because they both supposed to start at 7, and neither one started till about what, 9 or something, 10.
See, I was late for that one, so I don't know. I caught the tail. I think I just caught the replay. I didn't even catch it.
Yeah, it was like 9 or 10. Then Lemon finally he gave in and he went live, and VS was on that ass right after him, went live, and there was a war of numbers. It was a numbers game. And then she told somebody, run over there and tell him to come apologize to her. He left all his 500 people over there who was watching, went to VS channel, apologized, and she said, thank you for your apology. I accept your apology, or something like that. And now you're my bitch. Goodbye.
Exactly. It was so classic. The way
that
she
shit was beef sector epic. Beef sector classic. That will go down in the history of beef sector epic moments.
Yeah, that was some mic drop.
Where is old girl? What's her name?
Who?
Billie Jean.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where is Billie Jean? Now, see, that's the thing about it. I know VS has said before she don't want her videos taken to be used for that production or things like that. But if it could be used, oh my God.
Yeah, because I when she got to the end, I was like, oh Lord. I
I
didn't
didn't
see
even
that
see that
coming.
coming. I did not see that coming at all. I'm just being all the way honest.
But he got what he deserved. I mean, he jumped out the
Mhm.
porch, didn't try to see what was going on. Was
Yep.
talking all his major stuff like he usually do.
Just
So
talking major stuff. That's why when people were like, okay, what did he really say? We heard something about some bazookas. We heard, stuff like that.
yeah,
And so even to hear him say a bazooka and blow your head off or something like that, and I got intel, people in the chat was still like, we ain't going.
when he said bazooka girl, I thought about bubblegum.
Girl, when you say bazooka, they said like the cartoon bazooka.
He's so hard to take seriously, but you know.
Fault a nigga who pulled up on his house is not going to. Okay, we're trying not to diminish how she feels, right? But I'm
Right.
just being honest. She's being honest, and I feel everybody else
Right.
can be honest too
It's
about
two
how they
different things. One thing is how she feel about it. The other thing is that damn audio. That audio was good.
I'm like, everybody was like, can you play the whole 6 minutes? And then people were complaining in the chat because she was only reading the positive, supportive messages instead of all the people who were like, that ain't giving. This is for content.
Yeah.
People ain't gonna follow you because of this, and you need to play the whole 6 minutes. And what did you do to him for him to respond like this? Like, we still don't have the whole context.
That's the other. And then what was she talking about? Go back and read 3 weeks on his wall, and I was like, I go back over there and go through that community wall. What were we supposed to be looking for over there?
But then also people kept bringing up the fact that now she kept saying, when do we say this? But there was people, like so many people in the chat saying, you did say that y'all was going to Sacramento. It's on recordings. Y'all did say that he got biker friends who will beat him up and all kind of stuff like that. It was a lot of people saying that in the chat.
And you know what?
Saying, play the footage. So this seems like it's just a receipt game.
Right, because you know what? If you look at it like that, her response to her saying that they were talking about, they said it was somebody in the chat that was throwing out there, it was just a joke. Well, a lot of people said the same thing about his comment with the bazooka, that it was just a joke. So,
because she said nobody bought tickets, and somebody said, well, did Libby say he bought tickets?
Right. So it's kind of like the same thing.
It's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, it's open for interpretation. Like people were interpreting that they were really going to go to Sacramento.
Yep. And they said, glad you got your numbers. Congratulations. That wasn't a threat. They said you are playing preschool games. Somebody said, no, y'all said to follow Lemon court case. And Envy said his biker boys from Sacramento will have him jump when they heard. See, a lot of people are saying they heard it.
Yeah. See, I didn't hear that one, so I can't really speak on that, but I heard about it.
But see, that's the thing. People, that's why a lot of people feel the way they feel, because they talking about y'all threatening him with biker boys and y'all threatening to follow him to court, and then he says something and people are just supposed to be alarmed. And I don't think either would have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think Envy would have had anybody jump him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even giving.
Because even when they were talking about them flying there, I was thinking I can't really see these two people flying all the way to California for no court case, traffic court case. So I kind of felt like,
oh no, I can't see anybody who would fly to California to see some damn hit and run case. Now I can see if they was in the same city, like VS. She had told Audio if they could get enough people to raise money to pay for his Uber back and forth, would he go to the court case? And he was like, hell yeah. He said it's like $40 there, $40 back. He said, yeah, I'll go. And then VS said, we'll even raise enough money to buy you lunch and breakfast and dinner and, snacks. And
all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. So somebody did say in the chat, did people collect enough money to send Audio? But I didn't see a response from that.
Yeah,
there was so many people talking about the biker boys jumping Lemon. What we see and what we heard. You know how it goes. What we
Right.
see and what we heard. But then somebody also said Lemon can't afford his own apartment. You really think he's gonna get a bazooka? Y'all weird.
I don't even think he know what a bazooka is.
I don't even know what a bazooka is. They talk about a cartoon. I know about the gum.
Yeah, shoot, I couldn't pick it out. You tell me if they laid guns out, said which one the bazooka. I'm just gonna go for whatever the biggest one.
Girl, I don't need no bazooka. I got enough with me. I got enough bullets. I got enough firepower over here, okay? And some good ass aim and some good ass glasses. I ain't gonna miss. I promise you I ain't gonna miss. But then somebody said this is sickening. Somebody said this is sickening, and somebody else said, okay, I get it, but I guess it's because I like them and aren't why. Usually comes off very so they said RMY usually comes off very sophisticated and sharp, but this isn't it.
Well,
I don't know. But
you know what though? It does kind of fit with the theory that this was for the upcoming show. You know, it kind of fits.
And you can't blame people. This is the B sector, and we do things for content, and especially when people are trying to grow their channel, they do things for that really gagging, or they dragging, or they exposing, or they posing. You know, they do that to grow channels. So you can't blame people for thinking that this is all about content.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, it's just, you know, it is what it is.
That's true.
But he made a post on his wall a couple of hours ago saying, the moment you have all been waiting for, I'm so proud of RMY. She did it. I will forever be humbled by her selflessness, strength, encouragement, and so many other things that she poured into me. She's my rock. It was blood, sweat, and tears. She was there for it all. So now she's prepared to embark on her YouTube journey. This is so amazing. And then she responded, Envy, you have been my rock as well. There's not enough hours in the day for me to express my sentiments about you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for every selfless act. I want to say more, but I'll wait until later. Thank you.
Sound like she won the Olympics.
Girl, Taylor made nobody. Not one motherfucker on YouTube would be afraid of Lemon. Even the ones who are highly supporting her, they would not be afraid of Lemon. Not one person. Not one person. Now, I'll be scared of a little kid with a rock before I be scared of Lemon.
Okay.
I'm so serious.
It's hard to take him seriously.
I'm so serious. You know that little kid on Martin, the snotty nose little Martin? What's the little boy name?
I forgot what did they call him?
I'd be more scared of that little motherfucker than Lemon. Hey, that's just how I feel.
Because even when he be over there talking about, if nothing else, I can fight. I'd be like, who are you trying to convince? Us or you?
That nigga can't fight. And see, you know what? I'm too old to fight, Mel. I am too old to fight.
Girl, I ain't gonna fight nobody unless you hit me first.
The way we grew up, if somebody came to our house, not only would we be waiting, it would be motherfuckers lurking in the dark, motherfuckers on the side of the house, motherfuckers behind trees, motherfuckers sitting in cars. It would be just like that. Just like that. Just like that. I remember one time, my cousin, she was being harassed by these girls over some girl's ex that my cousin was with, right? And they was following her around the city. And she was calling people. She couldn't reach nobody. She was like, I know one person that's going to let me roll up. And so we can handle this shit on site. She hit me up, cuz. I'm home, bitch. I'm home. Let me throw off my work clothes. I had literally just got home. Throw off my work clothes, put on my sneakers, put on some shorts, tied my hair up. Excuse me. And was waiting on the porch for my cousin. As soon as she pulled up, the people was behind her. It was like 3-4 girls in a car. And it was just me and my cousin. And so I came running off the porch. She jumped out the car. We ran up on that motherfucker on both sides, beating on the damn window. Get out the car, bitch. You ain't just gonna tell me you coming to my house. And that's just one incident. One incident. Shit, we done rolled up on motherfuckers at 2:00 in the morning, bust people. Girl, the stories I could tell. Like, nigga, you a whole nigga. This little nigga audio look like he's 110 pounds soaking wet. You look like you about 230 and 6'3". And you talking about I didn't see him. I would have walked around that whole motherfucker. Like, because because this is the thing. Back in my heyday, that's how I was. You're still in this heyday, so you say.
Right.
Still on YouTube, talking about flying down to Vegas and beating up everybody down there at King Payne's TV show. You threatened Rick Reed. You threatened to send him home packing to his mama. You doing all this shit on here. So we expect you to go outside and find audio around them apartments and whoop his ass.
Exactly.
That's what we expected. Did we want you to do it? Did we ask you to do it? No. But that's what you be bragging about.
You painted the picture.
You painted the picture. So a motherfucker who drives a whole fucking hour or so to come see you for a fight, y'all didn't even talk. Y'all didn't even like, and see, that's one thing we don't do. When we was out there in the streets, we didn't talk at all. You want to fight? I fought everywhere. Church, the block, front yard, basketball court, somebody's house, somebody's apartment. The only place I didn't fight was school. The only place I didn't fight was school. I fight outside of school. I'll fight at the bus stop. But one thing about my mother, there were certain things that she condoned and certain things that I could be fighting in the motherfucking front yard. And my brother's running and fighting, poo fighting again. All right, make sure she don't get jumped. Because my mother wasn't into that shit. She knows she couldn't stop me. You can't stop me. Once I get going, you can't stop me. When I would fight at church, they would go down there because she was an usher. Sister Mary, your daughter out there fighting again. Okay, she'll finish whatever she was doing. I mean, she wasn't thinking about it at all.
Right.
Came out of the church when she got ready. Is you done? You ready to go? Get that devil out of here. Get that devil out of here. Like, fuck y'all. Shit.
Your mama like it is what it is.
Because she couldn't do anything. She couldn't break up my fights. And it's not like it's okay to hit your parent or anything like that, but she knows my mentality when I'm fighting. You know, when some people who be fighting, you just can't, you gonna get fucked up when you try to jump in.
You know, there's a lot of folks that get hurt trying to break up the fight.
You're gonna get fucked up if you jump in. And it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Some people be just zoned the fuck out when they be fighting. That's me. All I see is red, and all I see is the person in front of me, and I'm trying to stomp a hole in their ass. And that's all I see. And it's not gonna stop until they stop. Or until I stop them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, that's so when I look at this and then I see that he outside skipping down the runway like Jay Dunn talking about looking like Tyra Banks.
Girl, when you said skipping, I had this image in my head when you skipping and I can see it.
That thing ain't going nowhere. When you got home advantage, and Taylor, we had home advantage sometimes, but sometimes we didn't. Like if the Rellos was saying, that's what we call each other here, Rellos, like cousin, relative, whatever, brother, sister. Call each other Rellos, no matter what the relation is. Rello, what's up? And if the Rello said, "Be here this time," we pulling up. It didn't matter where. It didn't matter where. It was like that, but see, that's how we was with our hood mentality. So that's what I'm saying. That was me back then. I'm a whole grandma now. I'm not stepping out on the street to fight nobody. If somebody touched me or tried to attempt to touch me, yeah, I'm a fight. But I'm not out there screaming, "Come meet me! I'm gonna meet you! I'm gonna beat you up!" I'm not doing that. That's so much my younger years.
Yeah.
I outgrown that shit. Now I just carry. I keep a grip on my hip. You know.
Yeah, I can't stop laughing at you.
I do. I let that. You said what?
I laughing at you talking that boy skipping down this.
That's what Jay Dunn said. Jay Dunn said he was skipping down the runway looking like Tyra Banks.
I still get that image out of my head. Oh Lord. That is funny to me. And especially with, that picture he had posted at first for his upcoming life.
Oh, did y'all see what Lipstick Alley did with that picture? They put lipstick on that nigga.
Fingernails, everything.
They put long, pointy fingernails on Lemon. They had lipstick.
And see, that go right with the skipping down the runway.
Because a lot of people do think he's gay, even though he kept saying he's not. But for the most part, again, if she felt threatened, people are going to do what they're going to do if they felt threatened. But I think it was so many people.
Because he a clown, though. It ain't even got nothing to do with being gay. It's straight. He just act the clown all the time. That's why it's hard for me to take him seriously.
And he has a childish mentality, and he stays with his mama.
Yeah.
I mean, he's broke. He's not going to go anywhere. That nigga walk into the damn liquor store now because he ain't even got a car. He ain't flying nowhere. And this is I'm just being honest with what we're seeing here.
Right. We ain't saying no growth.
No broke ass nigga staying at home with his mama who has no income right now because he done lost 4 to 11 channels in the last couple of months. Is going to fly all the way to my city. Like, who said that? Get a hotel. No, that was Snoop. Lady Snoop, you gotta get an Uber, go to the airport, get on the plane, land on the plane, get another Uber, get a hotel, drive to your house. If he has
somewhere to stay,
find somewhere to stay. I mean, it's most likely not going to happen.
Yeah.
Remember he wrecked? Well, did he total the car? Or maybe he can't drive.
I don't even know.
Yeah, maybe because of, I think they said it was his mother's car. I think somebody said the car was in his
He got a car before he went to Vegas the first time, remember? He was bragging about he had bought a car from when the sponsor sent the money or whatever.
Oh,
so I think that might be the car today.
That was last summer.
So you think that's the one he wrecked?
I don't know, because they said the car he wrecked was in his mama name. So did he still have that car, or did he actually buy his mama a car? Or did his mama actually buy a car and he was driving it?
We know the whole thing could have been a lie.
If you're making $3,000-4,000 a month, which was very possible with the numbers he was getting, he should have a car paid for with cash.
That's true. That was bringing home. What did he say? 4,000? What did he say he was getting? He said he was getting like 4,000 a month.
That's just with AdSense. That's not counting the cash apps. And remember, he showed us $10,000 on his cash app.
See, I didn't see that, but I heard about it.
Yep, I would have paid if I had $10,000. I'd buy me a car cash. You can if you're good at communication, if you're good at what am I trying to say? Negotiation. If you're good at that, then you can get a decent car for that amount of money. You sure can. You sure. Just don't let nobody hustle you.
Well, I hope while he flashing that money, I hope he got his tax deduction set up.
I don't know, because he has to go to court on Monday, and I don't know if that's like the final court date to find out what his sentence is going to be. If it'll just be a fine, if he just got to, because even if they just fine him for that liquor store, depending on the damage of the liquor store, that could be, it costs a lot of money on a car running to your shit, knock the whole shit off a foundation. You know what I mean?
And then he ran?
Yeah, he left. He hit it and he left.
Was the store open at time? I guess it was. Why would he be going there if it was closed?
They said they recognized him because he goes there all the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
see, I heard about that too. I didn't actually see the lives or anything when they were talking about.
They said they recognized him, because I was like, well, did they see him on camera? Did he talk to the people? I didn't know if there was witnesses, but obviously there were witnesses, because they got his ass. But as I was saying the other day, he's thankful in a way, even though it's not cool to hit and run. But thank God he did hit and run, because if he was drunk, like people were alleging, that would have been so much worse. He'd be in jail right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's true.
Shit.
And I mean, he can't be hard. If he done been there a few times before, he can't be hard to identify. He claims he's 6 some feet tall, and then he's skipping everywhere.
With a do-rag.
And I always got a do-rag. I always got a do-rag on.
And a ski mask. I'm like, how many different color ski masks this nigga got? Or is that Chat GPT?
I don't know. I don't get that whole ski mask thing. But I noticed what's the girl, the lady's name? She was on his thing the other night. She always had that on her thing too.
Ooh.
She from the black.
Don't be laughing at us, Tay.
She from the black sector.
Oh, you talking about Diva?
Not Diva. The one that used to be on Kimmy's show. The one Bree thought took the pictures of her. What's her name?
Something white.
China White. She always had that ski mask.
Why did I say Diva? That's what I meant, China White.
Yeah, she used to have that ski mask. She was the first person I saw with that as a thumbnail.
And then she had like her finger up in a type of thing, or had her finger up or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yep, you're right, Taylor. It was China. I don't know why I said Diva. Probably because I've been seeing Diva. Girl, Diva been cracking me up, hitting everybody panel talking about mama.
I get so tickled with it.
Mama.
I'd be glad to be her though, and not him, because I'm like, I can't listen to him.
VS was just over there on RNY, and she said, "Don't y'all do my ZX."
He's so annoying.
That shit is so funny. And then she just dropped down after you say, "Mama."
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Mr. Bob. What do you call himself, Baba?
Baba. Do that mean like daddy, or do that mean like dad or papa? Or
don't give me the line. I don't know.
Like my name is Yaya, grandma. That's what Yaya means.
Don't say it too loud. Here, come over here.
Hey, Regina, how you doing? Matter of fact, I was just cleaning my baby's bedroom the other day. I'm like, this nigga be having crumbs all over the place. I'm like, but he loves to eat in his room and watch his TVs and play with his toys, and I'll be like, okay, I can't wait till you're old enough to sweep.
You ready to put him to work?
Yes, because when it's time for him to go home, he be trying to run out sometime. I'm like, you better get your butt in here and clean this room. Then his dad be like, get in there and clean that room. I'm like, okay. I'm like, don't be talking to my baby like that. I got this.
Okay? Y'all grandparents.
Girl, me and my son, we a trip when he be telling him something. I'm like, you ain't got to do it. He be like, Mom, that's not cool. Whatever, nigga. That's my baby.
That's right, Barbara said that's not a room, that's a suite. And it is. That's luxury.
Vibrant.
All the amenities and everything.
I swear his room is about as big as mine. My room is a little bigger because, of course, I got the master room, and then I also got a bathroom in my room. But his room is big. Like, his room is big.
It's so cute, though. Yeah. The cars and the setup and everything. I think that is so cute.
But I've been thinking about switching his room to my craft room. I just ain't found because I need more space. But see, the only reason why I don't want to switch his room to the craft room is because you know how ranch houses are? When you go in a ranch house, the first bedroom you get to is the smallest room, right? And that's my office and my craft room.
Okay.
So it's farthest also from the master.
Oh, okay.
And his room is directly across from mine. I can literally stand in my doorway and see his face on his bed, see him sleeping.
Yeah, for safety reasons, I wouldn't want him to be right there by the door.
Reasons, exactly. And then also I have the big double pane windows in my office, so you can open the window from either side, and just for safety reasons. So
Yeah.
I'm like, so what I did was, my nephew, who does a lot of work around my house, he's a carpenter. He does everything. I mean,
Okay.
everything. And so I hit him up today. I said, nephew, I'm gonna send you a list of shit I need this summer. He said, all right, auntie, just send me the list. I was like, I need cabinets installed in my office. I need shelves installed in the basement. I need this done. I need that. I need 100 bags of red mulch. I need some trees cut down. I need you to repaint the brick around the bottom of my house. I was just going
Don't you love having family?
Oh, I love, girl, and not only him, I got like 3 or 4 handymen that I'm really cool with, that I know. And I didn't have people do, like, I have a certain person for my TVs, TVs in every room, including in the basement. We got like a finished basement, and it's like a man cave that I'm about to turn into a woman cave, because ain't no man here right now. So I'm about to turn that to a woman cave. So I got TVs all on the walls down there, and I just need some shelves. I need some shelves on the walls downstairs, because it's only like 2 shelves. No, it's 1, 2, 3. It's 4 shelves, but they over the fireplace. And I need shelves on the other side of the room where we play like cards and darts and shit like that, where there's no shelves, there's no storage, besides the storage room. But then it's time for me to redo my yard, like the mulch and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to do it every year, but now I do it like every 2 years, the mulch, because that shit is girl, and I be needing 100 bags. Like, literally, I know exactly how many bags of mulch I need.
That's a lot.
It's a lot to do the front, the back.
How much is one bag?
If they're on sale, $1.99.
Oh, okay.
If they're on sale, but normally they're like $3.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, if they're $10 or $20, that's a lot.
Yeah, I buy like 100 bags every few years, and I have somebody pick it up from Home Depot. They drive it to my house. They stack it all up in my backyard, and they get to work. But yeah. So I got a laundry list of shit that I need done this summer. So, and the gutters, I forgot. The gutters need to be cleaned. But there's some other shit I'll think of.
Well, at least you were good, you make me think about when we was growing up. Now, before we had our house built, we lived in a trailer. And it was one of those single wides. So, like, when you first walk in the door, it was a bedroom right there. That's where my bedroom was. And then my mom and dad and them's bedroom was on the end. And I used to be fussing all the time. And mind you, I ain't but like, I don't even think I was in school yet. I was probably about 4 or 5. And I used to be like, because I wanted to sleep with them. And my younger brother was still a baby, so he was sleeping with them. And I used to be like, if somebody break in here, they're going to kill me first. Y'all need to have me down there in the room with y'all. They be like, you'll be all right. So at least you thought about it. They left me there to be sacrificed first. I was like, that's all I used to think as a kid. If somebody break in here, they're going to kill me first. I mean, unalive me first. I'm sorry.
My grandma was so strict. I used to hate going over there. I used to hate going over there. She was so strict. You know how you have those grandparents, y'all sit there, y'all don't move, y'all don't touch nothing. Or go outside and just stay outside. Just stay out on the porch. It's 150 degrees outside. Why we gotta stay outside? It's hot. Y'all in there sucking up all the damn AC. I mean, ugh.
Yeah. Did she have the plastic over the furniture?
Yes.
Yup.
Girl, it was like, oh my God. Thank God I was a tomboy, because I have played football and soccer and basketball. And one good thing, she stayed across the street from a school. So the school had a park, and the school had a big basketball. Yep. And it had probably about 10 basketball hoops, a big basketball court. So we'd be over there most of the time. So it was things we could do over there, but she was just really strict. So I didn't like being over there when I was younger. And when I got older, I could like lip game with her sometimes when she would get sassy, because she was real sassy. Until she chased me around with a broom outside in the snow when I was like damn near 8 months pregnant. I was like, all right, damn, okay, sorry. Man, I'm like, you really gonna whoop me with a broom? And my
Girl.
mama ain't doing shit. She just sitting in the house laughing.
So this was her mom.
Yes, my mama's mama.
Okay.
She's mean, I'm telling you.
Yeah, now I remember my grandma was one of them. You ain't finna be in, and I found myself saying the same thing. We don't have a lot of company, but sometimes my nieces will come over and I'll be like, look, either y'all gonna go in or you gonna stay out. Don't come back in this door no more. I don't want to hear that back and forth stuff.
That's how I am too, unless it's really hot. If it's really, really hot, I won't let those, even if it could be every kid in the neighborhood, because everywhere we live, all the kids in the neighborhood somehow just always congregated at our house.
Mm-hmm.
And, they love my boys, and they love me, obviously, I guess too. Mm-hmm. But I would make all their asses come in here, sit down, cool off, drink some water, eat a snack, woo woo woo. Now y'all can go back outside. But yeah, when the summertime, see, back in the day, they didn't care. Stay asses outside. We sweating and just dirty and funky than a motherfucker. Because it's so damn hot.
Smelling like our nose. Ugh.
And then like get some water out the water fountain.
The
water hose.
Mm-hmm.
But Vibrant said I watched her put her grandbaby's room together piece by piece. Oh, I remember when Vibrant sarcastically said, all you need is a trash can with the same, the racetrack.
The cars motif.
Yeah, and I said I already got it.
You thought of everything.
It's actually not a trash can. It's a hamper. It's a clothes hamper.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But for the trash can, I just got a real little small trash can in the corner of his room because I make him put all his trash in the kitchen because I don't like trash where I can't see it all the time.
Yeah.
Like the basement trash can. Like every time we have a get together, I make sure my sons bring the entire trash can upstairs, but it's just one of those kitchen, those tall kitchen trash cans.
Yeah, so like the 10 gallon.
Yeah. And I make them bring it upstairs because I make sure it's clean and everything before they take it back downstairs. Because
I can't stand you ever had that thing where you walk in the kitchen and it's a smell coming from somewhere and you're trying to figure out where the source is? That would drive me crazy.
Yep.
Because I hate walking in and a scent hit me in the face.
And be looking all over the damn house for it. Like when my basement, I have to go to the basement to my garage, right? Mm-hmm. So every time I walk past that trash can because it's on the way out the door. And every time I walk past it, I look in it. No, it ain't nobody even been down there. I just gotta make sure.
Yeah, you OCD like me.
Yeah, and then the bathroom, like, ain't nobody even been here for a minute, but I got 3 bathrooms, so I try to keep them all clean. In the basement bathroom, ain't nobody sat on that toilet seat in months since our last get together. So I even went down there and cleaned it, freshened it up, mopped and everything, checked the trash can. I'm like, well, that'll be clean for a couple more months. I'll be back down here in a couple more months. But
so yours is like a 2-level house.
Yep, it's a ranch.
But you got the basement.
They have the ranches have the main floor with all the bedrooms, kitchen, dining room, all that. Then I have a laundry room also. My laundry room is right off of my kitchen. So my laundry room is upstairs too, because I was not getting the house unless the laundry room was upstairs. And so, but I still got a laundry hookup in my basement. In my storage room where the heater and furnace and all that is. It still got the hookup and you can turn the water. It all works and everything. So I got a refrigerator down there. I got 2 microwaves and it's like wall shelves and stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sink over there on the other side where the washer and dryer hookup was. You know what I mean? And I'm going to put counters and everything down there. And I'm going to hook the one side of the storage area up. So I can include that in my crafting area, extra crafting space. But that's what I plan on doing. So I got a lot of shit I'm trying to do this summer, with the house. But yep, it's 2 floors, 2 full bathrooms, and 1 half.
More tax write-off?
Yes, absolutely.
And all
the shit that I bought last year for my crafts and t-shirts and all that, all my printers and sublimation print. I spent a lot of money last year on my my craft so I can,
you made some investments.
Yes, Absolutely, absolutely. And Vibrant said, I see people using pine straw for mulch. It's free if you have pine trees. I'm real fond of that red mulch. I'm real fond of red, and I'm real fond of the white rocks.
Mm.
I don't know. It's just something about how it, and then it all depends on what color your house is, what color is your siding, your roof. I take all that into play when I choose my mulch. But it's something about that red that just pops. When you ride down the street and you see red mulch all around somebody's house, it just pops. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even pay attention.
Or the white rocks, you know, the white pebble rocks that people might have along the paths or around their trees or along their fence. You know, the part of the landscape. I love landscape.
Look, my dad is all into that stuff, and every time we come over there, he trying to show us what new he didn't plant it, and he's like real big into it. And I be trying to find some interest, but I just have no interest in that type of stuff.
I don't have a grass thumb, and I don't grow plants. I just like basic landscaping. I like rocks. I like mulch. I like a lot of lights. Like I have when I say a lot of lights,
Do you do
like
those solar ones?
the solar ones that stick up out of the ground.
Yeah.
I have so many lights around my house. It look like Christmas when it ain't Christmas over here.
Yeah.
Like
now I do like to see that. I do like when they, you know, especially if I got to walk up the pathway. I like it.
Yep. I got string lights. I got all that shit. Like I even got the fairy lights. You know, the fairy lights, they look like sheets. Like it's a whole bunch of lights, you know what I'm saying? And you hang it up and all the strings drop down.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, fairy lights. I got them all along my back fence, and they come on at night. I got my shit is lit up. Like
what's your power bill be looking like?
They solar lights though.
Oh, that's the good part. Okay.
Yeah, they solar lights. Only got 2 string lights that are powered that I have plugged in the back. Yeah. Everything else is solar lights.
Okay. Well, see, I love that too. The fact that the solar they charging themselves all day long.
I love it. I love it. And then Big Man said, "What up, Big Man? How you doing, boo? Do you know when the Tyler Perry Ruthless season 6 started yet?" I don't even know if they even doing Ruthless anymore.
I never saw that show.
Oh my god! If it started, I would be so upset if I missed it. Oh my, hold up, Big Man. I'm looking now. Nope, it still don't say season 6, Big Man. I don't even know if there's going to be a season 6 because, well, then again, it might, Big Man, because season 2 was March 13th of last year. So this is right around the time where the next season would probably start, huh? I don't know, Big Man, but you know I'm gonna be on it. See, me and Big Man, we like that show. So it's a few of us that people that follow me who like that show, even though it's really, really raunchy and
it's about a cult, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about a cult, and they be doing all kind of nasty, scandalous. Child, it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody.
Like, did you ever watch back in the day? I think it was an HBO series about you know, the people that have more than one wife.
You talking about the what is they called?
They out in Utah.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I really watched it.
It was good. It was crazy, but it was good. It was a good series.
Yeah, I don't think I ever watched it. I don't think I remember seeing it advertised, but I didn't add it into my schedule because you know I use Girl Mail. You know I used to do like 5 to 10 shows a week.
You told me. I think by the time I started looking at you, you were doing the Greenleaf and some other stuff.
Yeah, I was like dwindling down because a lot of the shows I had been reviewing for years were ending. And so I was like, dang, what am I going to review now? But like my main channel, if you go through my playlist, I went through it one time and it was probably like 40 TV shows.
The Tanya Primetime?
Yes, it was probably 40 TV shows. And I was like, oh my God.
I finally watched, and the only reason I watched it, you know that Carlos King that does the interviews and stuff? He was interviewing Takara, who was on America's Next Top Model. And y'all have been talking about it. I said, let me go on and watch this. So while I was working yesterday, I watched the Netflix documentary. And honestly, I wasn't surprised by none of it because when I watched it during the show, Tyra was the same way. The only thing that really surprised me was how she did the Jays and Nigel.
Yeah,
I thought they were closer than that. But how she treated them
girls, she didn't fight hard for them.
No, she did them real dirty because they was like it was supposed to be a press release, and she claimed it got leaked to Page 6. And they was like, it didn't get leaked. She did. They basically was saying she did it. But the way she took the way with the girls and stuff, yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, I ain't feel sorry for a lot of them because they kind of, I ain't gonna say I did feel sympathy, but they knew what they was getting into. I guess is what I'm saying. Like, you knew your privacy was gonna be invaded. You knew they was gonna do the makeovers. You knew from watching those previous seasons that it just gets worse and worse. So it's sort of like, but I am disappointed because Takara, I think Carlos King was asking Takara, her, the other girl, Yaya, and Eva, none of them were in the documentary. And he was saying,
I was surprised Eva wasn't in there.
Yeah, he was like, anybody who didn't have anything negative to say was not invited to be a part of it or whatever, because Takara said nobody even called her. But she was real honest about everything. And I remember I think I watched it all the way up until because I don't remember the season when Nigel and them weren't on there anymore. So I must have stopped watching when they left. But
and see, I didn't watch it at all. I had no interest in watching that show.
It was one of them. Me and my girlfriend watched every. I think it came on Thursday night, and we would be on the phone watching it together and talking about. I was
never into, even to this day, growing up a tomboy. I've never been in. The only reason is because I've never been into beauty and fashion like that. That would have bored the fucking life out of me.
But you know what made it interesting? Go ahead.
No, I would just say, even in hindsight, I can still say I would have never watched it. I probably would have watched a few episodes and would be like, I'm watching something else.
Well, but yeah, I'm a tomboy too, but I watched it for the mess. They was messy.
Yeah, I still didn't find no interest in watching it. But I watched the only reason why I watched this was because somebody recommended it to me, and then they wanted to review it with me. So that was
just Andrea.
I watched it.
Just Andrea. I went on her page. Yeah, I went on her page after I finished watching it yesterday to see when if she had done the review, because I was like, well, now I can actually get in on the conversation because I hadn't watched it before. But
see, it's kind of too late for me because I watched it like damn near how long ago?
I know it's been about a month.
I have to watch it all over again. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't remember a lot of shit. When I do TV
I just watched it yesterday. Yeah. But you know what? I'm one of them people that get all excited when my favorite series and stuff come back. Because I think they said, now I thought Beauty and Black was supposed to come back like early in the year, but it still ain't coming back, have it?
No, and I haven't watched Beauty and Black in a long time. I need to get caught up with that because sometimes I'll be into shit and then I'll just get drawn to other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how I be a lot of times. And sometimes when I get drawn to other shit, I'll be binge watching. Like I've been binge watching The Lincoln Lawyer. For the last.
Talking about that. What is that about?
Oh, it's so good. It's about this lawyer. They call him the Lincoln Lawyer because he drives this really nice old school. No, because he drives this really fancy old school Lincoln. That's why they call it
Lincoln.
Yeah, one of the old. It is beautiful.
Okay, because I'm thinking it has something to do with Abraham Lincoln.
Nope, not at all. Because he used to have a Ragley bucket before he started making money. I mean, a Ragley.
Okay. So it ain't no how you know how I feel about a bunch of violence and stuff. What is it about?
Oh no, it's a law show. So there might be violence. There might be violence in it, like he's defending somebody who is allegedly committed murder. Something like that.
I like shows like that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's on Netflix and they got 3 series. and it's basically about this guy. He's a lawyer. His ex-wife is a lawyer. His other ex is working for him as a she's practicing law too, going to school to be a lawyer. And then he has a daughter, and then he hired this one gay girl who he actually had to represent, and she didn't have any money, and she was like, I don't know how to pay you, and he said, I do, you're going to be my driver. So that's how they hooked up, and her name is Izzy. She's so cute, black girl, she's so cute, but she's gay. She's having her relationship problems and stuff like that, but she's a dancer and she wants to open a dance school, and he kind of helped her do that. But it's really cool. I don't want to say what it's all about, but it's really cool. The characters, I love all of the characters, like the main characters. And then there's like his ex, she's engaged to this one guy who's like a biker, like a real biker, you know what I'm saying?
Like an EMV.
Yeah, he's still kind of involved in the biker gang life. It's not, what you say? You know,
like envy. That's how he sound right there. Like Envy the biker.
But he's also a private investigator. He's really good. And he talks like, yeah, and I'm going to admit that. His voice is so like,
I'm gonna check it out because I love binge watching stuff. Once I got into binge watching, I didn't want to go back to watching the regular way where I gotta wait till the next week.
Same here. And that's how one of my homegirls is. She will not watch a TV show until the season ends because she loves having stuff to binge watch on, like at night or on the weekends when she ain't got nothing
the
to do.
weekends. Like
That's
this would be a good weekend. But you know, the problem I have, a lot of times me and one of my girlfriends, we have similar TV tastes. And she is the type that will do a spoiler. And I'm like, look, I ain't watched it yet. Don't tell me. I don't want to know what happened.
Right.
And she bad about that. I be like, now I can be there saying a whole series and not tell you nothing. You will blow. And I think she do it on purpose sometimes.
Well, see, being that I review a lot of shows, like the shows that I review, of course, I can't let the whole season go and then just binge watch. You know, I got to review it every week. But the shows that I don't watch, I don't purposely not watch those to binge watch either. I just like to, I'm a fan of good TV.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I mean? I'm always looking for something that's why every time I find something that I really, really like, that I think people appreciate, always, hey, go to Hulu, look this up, go to Netflix, go to Prime. And then I have people that hit me up in the back chats, people that just send me TV shows and movies and stuff like that, you know, different ideas. So I have people even hit me up because people know I'm a fan of, you know, I love TV.
See, I'm like that too. Like right now, I'm watching Cross.
Cross is good.
This season, and maybe it's just me, because to me, the second seasons, the follow-up seasons, don't never seem to be as good as the first seasons. So I'm watching this one, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's going
to get better. I promise.
Yeah. Now the other, did you ever watch? And I always get the name wrong. Did you ever watch the one? Because Morris Chestnut was on there one season with the lawyer, the black lawyer. It came on Hulu, and I forget the name of it.
Hold on. Let me Google. Morris Chestnut.
He the only like famous person that I know of on there. It's a lot of good characters.
Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt.
I'm all caught up on that shit.
I love that one. I binge watched that one too. And what's another one? Just another one I'm waiting on. Well, did you ever get into the Bridgertons, or you didn't do those?
I watched a little bit, and it was it's a no.
Yeah, it was another one. The first season was real good. The second, third,
I'm not into that. I'm not into that era. Those type of shows.
Yeah. Did you
I try to get into them? You know.
Did you get into You?
I did, but I stopped watching it after a while because it just seemed too redundant.
What? This last season,
it was too predictable. Like,
right. Another one where it never outdid the first season. I don't know because it'd be new to me or what, but the last season, which was the finale, it was a big letdown. I was just like, They,
Girl, I watched that shit probably threefold. How many seasons is it? Like 7?
I don't know if it's that many. I want to
I
say
think I
maybe
missed the last 2. I
5, but the last one, the big grand finale, it sucked. I was just like, this was terrible.
well, I haven't watched it in at least, I want to say at least 2 to 3 years.
Who was
So
the
that's why I
last?
say it has to have a lot of seasons if it's still on, because I ain't watched it in a long time, and it just
Was
can't be too predictable every time
was he married on the one you watched?
I don't think so.
He hadn't got married yet.
I think he was married.
Okay, I think the 3rd season is where he got married. So maybe you just watched the first 2.
Yeah, I think it was probably the first 2 seasons, because it's like if I can be really drawn into something, and then it just don't even phase me anymore. And just like not girlfriends but sisters. I used to do TV
never
shows
seen
with
that one.
sisters. I watched that to probably up to season 4, maybe, and
I
I did
with
reviews.
Tyler Perry.
And I couldn't. It got to the point where I was just like, it was just getting on my nerves just watching it, because the actresses were not that good, and the actors, and it was just kind of corny-ish, and I was like, I just couldn't do it.
I feel that way about most of Tyler Perry stuff. I think the only thing I watched of his was, what was that first one where the guy John Schneider played the governor, and the lady that used to be on the Heat of the Night was the maid. What was that one? You remember that one?
That's the one that I used to and Benny, the maid's son.
Yeah.
Benny,
now,
I
tried to. I watched that for maybe 2 seasons, and it just got to be too ridiculous.
That was one of the ones that I really forced myself. I really did force myself to. It's the haves and the have-nots.
Yeah, that's it.
At the end, I really had to force myself to watch it. But it's like I done came this far reviewing this show. I can't stop now. That's how I felt. Because I have been doing it for years. And what's up? How you doing, Austin? What's good? What's happening? What up, HLIC? You said Audio Daddy hit the board, new character unlocked. Huh? What happened?
What?
Audio Daddy hit the board, new character unlocked.
Hit
the link, Room Shaker.
I know they said Ken had called his stepdad?
Are you saying that Audio's daddy hit Lemon's link? Is that what you're saying? Or did he hit Ken's link?
Because when she said hit the board, she's talking like the game, looking at it as a board game. He a new character in the scenario.
I don't know what she's saying. I thought she meant he done hit one of these motherfucking links over here.
Could be. Then maybe that's why she's saying it.
I know Ken had called the daddy and the mama, so he said.
Right. Because they played the audio of him talking to the mama, I think.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because Ken said it was funny because when he first called the mama, she was like, who is this? What? Because Ken was talking shit. And then he said, when the mama called me back, or we talked later, she was like, don't you talk to me? He was like, okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because then he called the dad and said something about the daughter, then the sister.
Yeah, but I can't believe Ken. I mean,
I don't like all that.
But it's certain things, like I said, there's certain people I like on here, but it's certain things that I don't agree with. But you can't tell people how to fight. So that's just my outlook of the sector. It's like so many people have done so many things that are not right. It's like we wouldn't be following or supporting anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying. I mean,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, there might be a lot of commentators. Like I'm a commentator and I'm also a content creator, right? So when it comes to people just doing commentary on the shit, we ain't gonna watch all them because they gotta be doing commentary on the shit, right? So if the people is doing the shit and they doing some shit that we don't like all the time, but we don't want to support them at all, then it's like there's nobody over here to watch.
That's why I was gonna say. That's why I come to your channel. Because you don't get me caught up on all them people that I just refuse to waste my time on. You know,
and some people I just don't support. But most of the ones, I have to say this, most of the people that I absolutely do not support were not originated here. There are some people here that I also don't support, but for the majority, I support a lot of people in the sector. But it's some that I just don't rock with.
Yeah, you know, like I was saying before, it's certain people, anytime they hit the live button, if I get my notification, I'm gonna go see what they talking about. Other people, it depends on like the content. Like we know it's gonna be good. Like everybody went over to RNY today. You know, it's got to be like content driven.
Right.
And then there are other people that I just be like, you know, when I think about Lemon, like I only watch him because wasn't nobody else on. The few times that I do watch him, and I can't never stay the whole time, and because he put that thing on, I can't listen to it on double speed. I like to listen to him in double speed. So I be like,
but then it's like if you don't sit there and watch, they might put it on private.
Right. Because a lot of times I miss VS's and I'll be like, oh, I can't believe I missed it because I know she gonna put it on members only every now and then. And even with the notifications, a lot of times you just don't get them, you know? So, yeah, because some people like, I just watch them because ain't nobody else on.
even the people that I like, I still hate that they do that. I'll be like, no. And it's like, I be want to support people by watching the videos and shit, but I just can't. I mean, when you not, even if you might have a job, if you're not making all the money that a lot of these people are making on here, then having a membership here, there, that shit adds up.
It does. It really does. Yeah.
So, and I had fell back when I had took a hiatus and wasn't doing that many videos and was definitely not making no money on YouTube. I let a lot of my memberships go. I think I had like 2 memberships.
I had to cut back too, and like
it's understandable though.
Sometimes people, and especially like now with yours, I've never cut yours off. But like if it's somebody that just don't come live at all no more, and we still paying the thing, I'd be like, I got to pull it back, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but for the most part,
$50. I wasn't if you're not really doing content on here and you're paying $50 for StreamYard and you buying memberships, it's like
it gets expensive. And you know what's crazy? Like, you know, with me and the whole tax thing, you know, a lot of this stuff I do write it off. And I went back, like, it'll make me at the end of the year go back and look at all those expensive and like it's $1.99 here, 99 cents there. It don't seem like a lot. But when I'm looking at the damn statement and categorizing everything, I'm like, God, dog, I didn't spend too much money on this shit.
It do add up because $50 a month for StreamYard, that's like, you know, that shit add up. That's like what 300? No.
I was just talking to
I
was just talking to Tony the other day. I told him, I said, you know, I went ahead and whenever I do StreamYard, I do it by the year. And for last year, it was like 500. It was 500. No, I think it was 500 or was it 300? Either way,
it's 600. It's 600. If you're paying the $50 level, but
that's people for the year. But I ain't did but like 5 lives the whole year. So I'm like, I need to do a live every damn day.
That's what I've been, girl, ever since January 1st. I've been trying to come live as much as possible. And sometimes I might discuss trending news or and sometimes it might be the beef sector, but I really do be trying to come live at least every day for an hour. That's my goal, an hour.
It's like, I don't know. And it ain't hard to hit the button, but sometimes I just don't be having shit to talk about.
Well, if you want to hit your button, I will come over there and be with you if you want.
Well, you know, I tried to do maybe because I hadn't done nothing this whole year.
I mean, whatever you want to discuss.
We're almost to April, and I ain't did shit.
Like I be telling people, is a plethora of things to discuss.
I
For the
don't know.
people who always be like not the hood table, but the B sector is dead at the times when it be really slow or not giving. I'm like, there's a plethora of stuff to discuss.
And the
Like,
crazy thing is, though, I can come sit over here with you for over an hour and be good.
yeah, I mean, like, just turn on the TV. There's always something that or just talk about what's going on with you, what you did this week, what you're doing this weekend. I mean, it's so many things to just talk about. But some people feel like they have to only talk about the B sector.
Yeah, I don't do beef. I don't on my channel. I don't really do beef sector conversation, but I do like
Black. How y'all
a chit chat sometimes. Just talking about
just chit chatting.
bullshit.
That's fine.
Yeah, I gotta get back into it. I told Tony, I was like, we got to do better.
And I tell Sislo the same thing. I used to tell my bro the same thing. Everybody who I know personally who have channels and stuff, I'll be like, just tell me when y'all want to go live. I'll come over there.
Sislo got pretty regular at one point because I was getting her notifications.
But every time she would go live, I wouldn't get her notification, and I would never know she went live until afterwards. And I'd be like, sis, why you don't hit me up and tell me you go live so I can come over there and join you?
Yeah, because hers usually was during the day.
Yeah, sometimes I would be working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even Karma Diva, for a while, I was getting her notifications. Even though she wasn't live, she was uploading videos. But, she had got kind of steady. So I guess we all in this boat together.
I don't know. I be trying to support, but I also don't want to pressure people because I know I'm good at that. I'm good at pressuring people. Go.
Well, that's encouragement, though. That's encouragement.
And what up, Lady E Sparkle? Is that Lady Sparkles? Good panel. Exactly 100. What up, Missy Black? How you doing?
Hey.
I don't know.
Room Shaker never did say what the audio daddy thing was.
That's funny because we was thinking the same thing. Anybody knows what anybody in the chat knows what Room Shaker meant by that comment? Audio daddy hit the board, new character unlocked. What does that mean? Shaker must have dropped down in here and she must have went back somewhere. I do know other people are live as always.
Oh, okay.
But Lady Sparkle said, yes, sir. I'm just showing love, but I definitely agree with the members and putting it on private. Ken is good for it. Absolutely. Yep, a lot of people do put their shit on members, and I still support and stuff. If I'm there, I'm there. If I can't be there, I can't be there. And then that's when we have to rely on the people who do commentary, and then we have to grasp for them. But see, when you're grasping and you're trying to do commentary, and you didn't see the original footage because they put it on private, that's just what you got to go with, and then you might get things wrong. So I always make sure I say, well, I heard such and such say on such and such panel. You know what I mean?
Yellow said audio daddy is arguing with Ken.
What? Hold up, on Ken's panel? Hold up, let me pull out my other device. Woo, child.
That's crazy.
Nola. I can't believe I know audio. See, this the shit I don't agree with, but
he said on Lemons. I didn't even know Lemon was alive.
Oh, Lemon. Okay, Lemon.
What was he? Oh, okay. Maybe Ken was over. I was just saying, what would audio dad be doing on Lemon panel? But maybe Ken called him or something.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Hold on, let me see.
But I know they said audio mama was with the shit.
That's what I heard, that his mom was with the shit. And see, if that was my mother, if she was alive and she's so in the church and stuff, she would have just hung up.
Yeah.
She would have said, God bless you. I'm gonna pray for you.
Baby, number one, if you anything like me, I don't even answer numbers I don't recognize. So
but let it be my dad that would have answered the phone.
He'd have been talking.
Like, you gonna do what? Because my stepdad, and my bio dad, they come from the streets, so they with the shit. But my mom, she's on that I'ma pray for them. Then she would hit me up, Pooh, do you know this person that called me? I'm like, Mom, just don't answer. Just don't answer. But my
Yeah,
dad, boy, he was quick. He used to be out there when my brothers and them were getting shit sometime. My dad would pull up on you like quick.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, nigga, now you know you're too old for that. But his family is from the streets. And my bio's dad family is from the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's why I say people be sometimes they don't know who they fucking with. They don't know who family they fucking with. They just be on some keyboard gangster shit. They say he sounds funny like audio. Hey, hi, Yella.
Yeah, I can. Audio's voice is just. It sounds like a.
Pull up. Hold on. Who did a pull? Wait a minute.
I think they're talking about Audio Daddy.
Don't, hi, Yella. Do not tell me that Audio's daddy pulled up on Lemon.
Oh, you mean like? I forgot they live in the same city.
Do not tell me, hi, Yella. Hi, Yella. Don't tell me that Audio pulled. His daddy pulled. What you trying to tell me now?
But no, if he arguing with Ken, no, it's got to be online.
Oh, because he said he pulled up. That's what I'm like.
Unless he pulled up on Lemon's page, you know.
Yeah, that's what he probably meant. He pulled up on the link. That's probably what he meant. I'm about to say, see, that's my. I'm telling you, my brother had my youngest brother. The baby had got jumped one time because you know we was Crips and we was always. Mama always moved us in a blood neighborhood. And so some of our family was Crip and some of our family was Bloods. But my mom, my initial family was Crips. And so mom would always move us, and she would move us to like, I mean, as deep in the blood neighborhoods as you could get, right?
Did she not realize that or she didn't care?
She didn't care because she wasn't into that shit.
Right.
And my brothers would complain like, Mom, why you always got a mom? And they walking around with their rags on and they hats to the side and they blew this, blew that. And you know, for the most part, wherever we moved, my brothers, they didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They had a I don't give a fuck neighborhood. I'm gonna rep my colors, I'm gonna rep and we either gonna fight or we gonna live in this hood together. You know, that's how it was. And then being I had a lot of blood family members too who hung in some of the hoods where we lived, and they also were family. If anything did pop off, they was on our side. You know what I mean? Because it's family.
Look, you done talking some new language, the Rellos.
Yeah, it was family. It didn't matter. I remember one time I was going to my cousin's house and they all Bloods. And I had on all blued up. And one of my cousins like, the fuck you doing with all that flu on, nigga? I was like, man, fuck you. If you don't get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. And we cousins. And then we get inside and we laughing. You know what I'm saying? And like my favorite boy cousin, who was 8 days older than me, he was a Blood. And so we used to, boy, back and forth, crab slime. We were just, because we family. It's like, okay, y'all on that side, we on that side, but we family. And we could be all in the same house at the same time.
It's almost like having family that's rival sports teams.
Because we wouldn't rival each other. That's the thing. We would rival each other. The cousins would ride on whoever and whenever. And if there was some real deep shit, like the cousins really fuck with them and the other cousins really fuck with them, they would try to come through and, you know, try to squash and come to a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it got down to the nitty gritty, our family always rode for each other. Always. It didn't matter.
Well, y'all sound like the Cowboys and the
I'm telling you,
49ers.
When I tell you my okay, so the cousin that I'm talking about, the one that's 8 days older than me, him and his brothers, all them, they Blood. That's just one set of cousins. And one time, not the baby brother, but the one above him, he had shit stolen from him. And so my brother, who's a Blood, and my brother who's a Crip, and my cousin who's a Blood, he went up on I ain't gonna tell y'all where everything that happened, but basically went to their house, demanded whatever it was as politely as he could with a grip on his hip and got my brother's shit back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's just how our family was. No matter what set you was from, when it came down to family business, it's all about the family. You know, so that's just how it was. And we still like that to this day. Still like that to this day. But yeah, don't nobody be really tripping on each other like that within the family. It's like, man, why you want to do that? But see, it kind of all depended on where we grew up too, which was how people, most people get into gangs because it's what's in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
So it was easy we got a big family here. So it's easy for some of us to grow up here and some of us to grow over here with different hoods and shit. But yeah, we would never really truly set trip on each other. Never. It was just all fun and games when we did that shit. But yeah. But you said he pulled up looking for Ken on Lemon. Oh, he pulled up looking for Ken on Lemon's page. See, I might have to go over there and see what's going on.
Yeah,
that might be my commentary tomorrow.
Get the report, because I can't listen to him on regular speed.
Girl, that might be my commentary for tomorrow. You said some families are like that. Most are when choosing red or burgundy. Or thank you, Austin. Thank you. And if you really fuck with your family like that, that's how it should be. We never let colors or anything divide us like that. Never. Now, I will say some of the motherfuckers is too old to still be talking about sex and shit. I'm like, sit your old ass down. The fuck? Like, some of my older uncles, they was setting, they was in the set till death. You know what I'm saying?
Still with the shit.
Like, still with the shit. Old as fuck. I'm like, sit y'all got great grandkids. Y'all still walk around here, good blood. I'm like, nigga, you missing all your teeth by now. Head full of gray hair. You know what I'm saying? That shit used to always get me like, dang, does it ever get old?
Look, they went from original gangsters to old gangsters.
Triple OGs. Triple OGs. Because once I was in that shit for a minute, I say a minute. All the boys and stuff, they was really, really into shit. But the girl cousins, we was into that shit, but we wasn't into it as deep as they was. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't last long for me. Once I started having kids and shit, I was like, man, whatever. Y'all still family. We all still family. But I'm not no longer walking around, with colors and worried about all that kind of shit. I got kids.
Right.
Yeah, it's really sad when people use that to politic over families or family members. It really is sad. Now, maybe in different cities, that might be a different way. Maybe in different other people's neck of the hoods, it might be a different way. But no, I would never like beef with my family over a color. My favorite, I got two favorite girl cousins, right? One of them is the sister of my favorite boy cousin. So, the bloods on that side, one of them is their little sister. She was never into that shit. Never. And then I have another set of cousins, and TT and me and my other cousin, we're all like besties. We're like bestie cousins, right? So I grew up Crip, and my cousin TT grew up Blood. And we were like the besties. Like, you would see us everywhere. We be in different colors and everything. Shit, like I was telling y'all about when some girls was trying to ride down on her. Cuz, you outside, come outside. You at home, come outside. Shit, we ran out that motherfucking house. Them bitches kept on rolling. They didn't want it. They did not want the smoke. And it was 4 of them and 2 of us. But yeah, that's how we got down. It did not matter what color you wore, what set you was from, what neighborhood. We family. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, we went tight like that.
Yeah. But, it is what it is. Of course, everybody family ain't perfect. There are going to be some people who get into it for certain reasons. You know what I mean? Especially if people had like addictions or, things like that. Everybody has that one crazy uncle, that one crazy cousin, that one, you know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody has issues, but for the most part, our family was pretty tight knit, especially when all the older, the patriarchs and the matriarchs, but a lot of them is, passing away. But we still got a few left. We still got a few left here. And then, but for the most part, a lot of them is down south, where we originated from. So we got more patriarchs and matriarchs down south than up here. So like in my family, I'm like the matriarch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm the oldest from my, you know what I mean?
I guess.
Because my mom's gone, my grandma's gone, my great grandma. So I'm the matriarch in my initial
We got huge families down here, but people don't
Yeah.
come together. They ain't tight.
Yep. And that's why I do my best to try to keep my family, my nephews, nieces, cousins, we all do our part. Even us who are not that old, but it's like so many passed before us. So we still try to keep the get-togethers, the holidays, the birthdays, the picnics, the
That's
the
a
reunion.
lot of work to keep that together too.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But what we do is we get on the book. We tag everybody. Whoever pulling up, let me know. Wherever we at. Like a couple of weeks ago, was at my cousin's house when I went live from her birthday party. Well, I didn't go live, but I uploaded from her birthday party. All we gotta do is go on the book, tag everybody. We here. We gonna be at this park on this day. We gonna be and people just
so the book is y'all social calendar.
Yep. It's easier than calling a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, I don't even have phone numbers, to be honest. And then I get mad if people call me on Facebook.
Only call people on Facebook if it's really, really important and I can't reach them by phone. And usually only people I call on Facebook is my son or maybe a cousin or two.
Man, I get ticked off when my Facebook, because the only thing about it, like, if you try to wait it out, that damn Facebook phone will ring for 50 rings, before the person decide to hang up. I'd be out somewhere and I'm like, who in the fuck is calling me? Because my thing is, like, if you ain't got my real number, I probably don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I understand that. And you're right, Austin. The only way games will die off for good is if the kids not joining the game. And the same thing with racism. The only way racism will die off if the younger kids would not practice what the older generation practice. And that's why I've said that on here many times. When my boys was growing up, the way my family dynamics was and how often my family members would be out in the streets and in and out of jail, in and out of prison, different things like that. I kept my children away from a lot of family members for a huge portion of their growing up. Like, seriously. And people would ask me all the time, where your kids at? I ain't seen your kid in. They got a game? Is they with their dad? Is they with they? I would get asked that a lot. And I would have them at certain things, like maybe birthday parties, the kids' birthday parties, things like that. Or if we was having a big family thing. But if I'm just going over a family member house to kick it and play spades or something like that,
Yeah, you have to be careful what you're exposed to.
Because I know what it is. I know what it is. And our family was like that. You knew that you were walking into a blood family. You knew you was walking into a Crip household. It was evident. The colors, the lingo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I was to bring somebody around my family, I would like warn them ahead of time. My family is really like street and hood, okay? But we also cool as the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna walk in there and be scared. You just gonna know somebody might walk past you with their hat to the side and a rag hanging out their bottom. What up? You know? But yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about anybody doing anything to you. But still, when my kids is growing up, kids are very impressionable.
True. Very true.
Yep. Even my brothers, they would be like, man, when they get 12 or something, they going riding with. No, they're not. You mean we can't pick up our nephews? No, you cannot. They babysit them when they was little. They babysit my kids when they was little when I was working 2 jobs and going to college. But they're talking about when they get 12 or 13, they're gonna be riding. No, they're not.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up. No.
Yeah.
Hell no. Like you said, the dances, even they call it dances, a way of life. Yep. But I'm about to get my butt off of here. Anything you want to add, Mel? I had a great conversation. We covered a lot of different topics that weren't planned, but as always,
entertaining.
As always, we discuss everything from the hood to the White House and the B sector.
That's right. Well, I appreciate you going live. I'm gonna have to wait on you to go live again and get me caught up.
I'll be live tomorrow before my baby come over to spend the weekend with me. But again, if you want to ever mail, just be like, hit me up on the back end. Hey, I'm going live at this time. Can you join me? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
If you want to, I'm just saying.
No, I believe you. I just
Yeah.
have to get myself motivated.
Yep. Be careful. Oh, I will. Absolutely. I will. I'm
Well,
always careful.
have a good weekend. I'll probably see you. I'll be catching you tomorrow.
Yeah, but I might see you in some chats too.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
you know how it go.
Yep. Depending on if that notification go off, I'll be even if I don't drop down, I'm in the clouds.
And I'm so serious about traveling down south this summer too. So I know we're working on our family reunion too, but we're doing that next year because we don't have enough time to plan something this summer. With the way the economy is and shit like that, we want to give people at least a whole year to plan.
Well, when y'all come down south, do y'all ever come through Alabama?
Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm making plans to go places I've never been. I want to go see you. I want to see Deanna, and I want to see Charlie.
Yeah, because I know Deanna ain't that far from me.
Right. That's what
she might be about. I'm thinking because she said she ain't far from Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa is about
4 hours from you because I looked it up.
Okay, because I know Tuscaloosa ain't but a little over 2 hours from me. If she an hour from there, it can't be no more than 3 hours or something.
I sure did. I looked it up, and it was like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. And you said Charlie's closer to Tupelo?
Charlie is closer to. I think Charlie is closer to. I want to say Deanna because she's in the SIP. I'm gonna have to ask her.
She's talking about you need to come to Philly.
Fit up.
That ain't no. How far is Philly from you?
Philly, where I'm from. Remember that song, Philly.
ATC.
I'm gonna get to Philly. I'm gonna get to Philly.
I have never been like in Pennsylvania for real, but I've had a layover either in Pittsburgh or one of those airports where I had a layover in Pennsylvania. But I got a friend that lives up there that had been trying to get me to come and visit for years. Because he's talking about, we can go to Hershey, Pennsylvania. I'm like, I'm just picturing a place that smells like nothing but chocolate.
I know, right? I know, right? Hershey, Pennsylvania. So is that really where Hershey came from? Like the candy?
I think they actually don't they TC. I think that they have a Hershey theme park.
Yes, a Hershey. It's something big with Hershey out there.
I think that's where it's from. I'm picturing something like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
She said, when we get off the plane, I want all the Hershey's when we get off the plane. Okay.
It better smell like some freaking chocolate. Soon as we step off.
Shit, it better. Sure, I want the chocolate runway when I get off the plane. Everything. You said it's all that. Oh yeah. And hey, Brown Beauty World, how you doing? Did y'all? Yeah, we talked about RY at the beginning, and then we said what we had to say,
and veered off a little bit.
Veered off of it, but yeah, we probably spent like 30, maybe 30, 40 minutes on that, if that.
Yeah, like my girlfriend from Atlanta say, we gave our summarization of the situation.
Yeah, some of the I can't even say it right. She said all the Hershey, all the chocolate you can eat. The park is. I like my chocolate with nuts. So when it comes to the Hershey's, I do like Hershey's, but I do
like the almond.
I prefer almonds, peanuts, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's making me have a sweet tooth right now. And we ain't got nothing sweet in the house.
I was just about to say I ain't got nothing sweet in the house.
The cake lady. I know the cake lady got something sweet over there.
I ain't got nothing sweet in the house. What? I mean, the sweetest thing I got in here to make cake right now is some Biscoff cookie butter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We don't have nothing sweet here.
I got stuff to make frosting, and I got stuff to make cake. But I just don't
have. What? I was thinking when you're talking about the kids always used to like to hang out at your house. I was thinking to myself, the hood type of saying that type always got some food in her refrigerator.
I mean,
like it's always something good to eat.
It's food. I got a big double wide with the bottom drawer in the kitchen, and I got an old school white just top and bottom in the kitchen. That's the one I keep all my cake shit in. I got 2 refrigerators. with food in them, but it ain't nothing. No candy. I don't keep. I know some people keep snacks like that in their house, but I don't keep snacks like that in my house. I might have stuff like granola bars or snacks like pretzels and peanuts and things like that. Oh, I like stuff like what's that cracker Triscuit?
Yeah.
I like
The
stuff like
Triscuits
that.
and the wheat
Yeah.
thins and stuff.
Wheat
That,
thins, things like that. Yeah.
baby, when you open my refrigerator, you gonna see the light bulb. You might see some water. We don't keep nothing. That's why I
Oh,
be
I do
like,
got some ice cream. I do got some ice cream.
we don't even
But
have
that
it.
ice cream is probably old because it's been in there like 3 months.
But we one of them. Every time they say it's gonna snow, I be like, let me take my ass to the store because as long as I got food in the house, it ain't gonna snow. But
Same
let the
here,
refrigerator be empty. We gonna get some snow.
girl. I got peanut butter crackers. I got a lot of boxes of different cereals. But when it comes to sweet stuff, I might buy something like an item when I go to the grocery store, like a Butterfinger. Or I might, you know what I'm saying? But I'll just keep it
Yeah,
stocked with sweets. I don't keep my
yeah.
house stocked with sweets.
But yeah, your house thing like cause like I had a friend, we used to love to go to her house because her mom and them always had the good snacks and stuff. At our house we had them my dad believed in generic stuff. So my mama used to be like, now y'all gotta take turns. You can't keep going up. I'm like, man, nobody wanna come over here. We ain't got no good snacks.
She said even the bathrooms got Hershey chocolate bars. What?
Ugh, and that's a little gross.
Oh, it's even affordable place to visit and have a good time. And bowl of pecans. And you know what another thing I like to snack on?
With it. Trail
Them,
mix.
what's them peanuts? They green.
Pistachio.
Pistachio
I've
nuts.
never tried a pistachio before.
The ones that be lightly salted.
I've never tried them.
See, I like crunchy stuff. I like crunchy
Okay.
stuff. Whether
See,
it's a
I
sweet or
prefer salty snacks over sweet snacks. I'm like a chips or like you said, nuts, stuff like that. I'd rather have that over something sweet.
Yeah, if I do chips, I like, and I know people don't all eat this, but I like cracklings.
Yeah, the skins.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I like the barbecue ones.
Yes. I love crunchy. It gotta have a texture to it.
Right.
And that's regardless if it's a snack, like if it's candy,
Or a healthy
I can
snack.
get stuck on it, or if I can gum it, I don't usually want it.
Yeah. Because I like those granola, like the nature whatever.
Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd be like, it looked like tree bark, but it tastes good.
I like the Nature Valley, and I get the variety pack.
Uh-huh.
Yes, honey. Yes. And they good at night. Like if you got a snacking or craving in the middle of the night, that's something that's not too bad. I mean,
See, that's part of the reason I don't buy stuff like that because I'd be too tempted to. I'm one of the people. I ain't know. You know how you have the stress eaters, you have the emotional eaters. I'm a bored eater. Like when I get bored, I'm like, find something to snack on. So like on a weekend where I'm binge watching, I'm like, don't even buy it because you been fool around and snack the whole damn weekend.
Brown Beauty said, I'm from Pittsburgh and love Hershey Park better than Kennywood. And TC said, I never had pistachio ice cream.
I've never had pistachio. So what does pistachio nuts taste like? Is it like a typical nut or why is it green?
Ooh, salsa verde Doritos are my favorite. Ooh, I might have to try them.
I never tried those either.
Ooh, see,
y'all making me hungry. I'm gonna quit reading this chat.
They make honey roasted pistachios. Are you serious? Wait a minute.
Because I like honey roasted regular nuts.
I love the honey roasted mixed nuts. Oh, yeah. Man, if you want to make my heart just bubble over, like my sons, it's so funny. Like I'm very easy to please, and sometimes my sons, they on their way over, they'll just be at the store and they'll pick up something that they know I really like, and I'll be like a little kid. Oh my God, I'm like, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm really easy to please.
That's like my daughter. Like if I get her some Nutella, you know how they had a little Nutella with the little. Mm-hmm. She get excited about that, or those little Kinder eggs. She used to get excited about them little things. Them little stuff.
The kettle corn, man, Austin, why you naming all the snacks that I like? I like kettle corn, but I never tried the jalapeno ones. I like to make my own kettle corn though.
See, hold on.
I never tried jalapeno
Unless
shit.
it's caramel or something, I don't want no sweet popcorn.
The kettle corn, the way I make mine, I make it like regular popcorn, but when it comes to the butter and stuff, I mix it with sugar and the butter, and then you melt it. And after your popcorn has like cooled down all the way, and after the butter's a little cool, I just drizzle it all over the popcorn. Oh my God. Oh,
I don't want it sweet.
It's so good. But I will eat popcorn the regular way too. I always pop my popcorn on the stove. But I always buy the popcorn bags too. You know, the microwave one. I just buy them for like company, you know, stuff like
I'll be honest. Some of my best memories was my mom when my mom would like do the popcorn in the skillet on a Friday night and we was watching TV. Yeah, I haven't had that in years. I've never personally done it that way.
Well, I don't do it in a skillet. I do it in a big pot, like the size you would maybe use for like spaghetti.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she always do the cast iron skillet.
Yeah, my mom did too until she got like a popcorn maker where it actually, popped the popcorn and came out through the thing. She used to love doing it that way. But
I'm straight microwave.
I like using the pot with the lid on it, like a spaghetti pot, make your mac and
I've never seen it done that way. It's kind of like at the movies, like they do it at the movies.
That's how I do it. I do it with the same pot I cook like my spaghetti in or something like that. And it got a lid, the clear lid.
And you do oil or butter?
I use vegetable oil. And I put a little oil in the bottom, and then just a layer because you don't want too much, but it got to be enough so the popcorn don't burn. But then I pour like the popcorn. I make like a flat layer of pop, not too much popcorn, so it don't over pop. And then after that, I let it pop. I flip it out into a bowl, and then I use that Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's so soft.
It's been years since I had that.
And you know that butter and the shaker butter?
I don't know.
A little, the butter, the powder butter.
Okay. Yeah.
I use a little bit of that too. Man, boy, when we be having movie nights with my kids, they be like, "Mama, make some popcorn." They be killing that popcorn.
That's what my mama used to do. But I'm a new school microwave mama. We just pop it in the microwave.
I still keep some. And what I do is when I run out of the kernels, that's when I pop a bag. But they're not there for me to just.
That's more for guests.
They be in the cabinet and guests might eat it. Or if I run out of my kernels, I'll throw a bag in the microwave. But I will quickly get me some more kernels because that's the best. That is so the best. So you can control the oil, you can control the butter, you control, and it's fresh. It's like it just tastes better.
See, that's why Ace love coming to your house. He get that real old school grandma treatment.
He gets his snacks be on deck. He know exactly where his snacks be, and I buy him High C's, right? Always have chocolate milk, the High C juices, apple juice, orange juice, chocolate, and white milk. So, and they're in my cake fridge. So, because the other fridge, the big fridge, the door is too heavy for him to open and everything's too high. So, with the old school white fridge that I use for my cake stuff, he can just open the door and he can reach in and grab whatever he wants.
See, that's how I used to get my baby to want to go over. The selling point was always, Granny didn't cook. Granny got food because my mama one of them old school. She cooked. Like when we was growing up, she cooked breakfast and dinner every day because we wanted to eat out, and it was always your mama cooked at home. I'm like, I'm tired of eating at home. But
TC said we must be B blood type. I don't know.
I'm an old blood type.
Yeah, I think I'm old positive.
Yeah, universal.
And at nighttime, because I'm so protective, right? I have a baby gate that I put at the end of the hallway that leads into the kitchen, the area, the living room, dining room. And I put the baby gate at the end of the hallway. So if he do happen to wake up in the middle of the night, or if I'm still asleep in the morning, he can only go in the hallway. He can go to the bathroom, he can go to my room, I keep my craft room locked because I got things in there that can harm him, especially like my big t-shirt heat press. So I keep that locked when he's here, so he can only go to the bathroom, my room or his room. And I always at nighttime I'll put a cup on his dresser with either some milk in it or some juice. And if I do milk, I put a couple of ice cubes in there to keep it cool overnight.
Yeah.
And I always leave like a snack, like a granola bar or some peanut butter.
You're the best. Yeah.
Just in case he wakes up in the middle of the night and I'm asleep and he's hungry.
Yeah, these new grandmas don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, because sometimes I'll be like, shit, if he's either gonna wake me up and say, yeah, can I get something to drink? Or he might wake me up and say, when I leave snacks there, he will wake up, he know where his snacks is, he will get back in that bed and turn his TV on and watch his cartoons and stuff until I get up. And then if I'm sleeping too long, he'll come in there, he'll jump right on my bed because I taught him how to really, really hit me and wake me up, especially if it's an emergency. Yeah, because he used to come to my bed and I wake up and just be like, huh? He's standing right there. And I mean, he'd be like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, boy, you better hit me like this. Say, get up, yeah, get up. So I taught him to do that, but he only had to do it one time. And I'd be like, okay, I'm up, Ace, I'm up.
Well, you're making the best memories for him. He gonna always remember his yeah.
Yeah, should I be taking care of my baby? Sure. TC.
What's up, ladies? What's going on? Hey, what's up, the hood? What's up, Mel? Hey, and brown beauty girl, beauty world. Sorry. I am super.
About root beer. Oh, I ain't had a root beer float.
Ooh. See, I don't believe in ice cream and drinks together. I don't even like them frappe things.
Oh no, but ice cream, root beer, and some ice cream. Yes, Lord.
But see, I don't even like milkshake, so.
But and it's got to be a certain kind of. It's got to be a certain kind of root beer, the one that foams. So you got to have that one that A&W type. Like yeah.
See, I don't like root beer.
I rather drink birch. I like root beer, but then there's this other thing in Pennsylvania. It's called birch beer.
Oh, I haven't heard of that.
And it's sort of like Verna's ginger ale. It's nice and it's like when I say it's organic, it's the real deal without like being diluted and stuff like that.
Okay.
Austin says no frappe. Why I call it frappy?
You call it frappy.
I call it frappy.
I understand when we had stuff at school that they made that darn frappe. I don't know that shit.
I like root beer. When I go to a restaurant and if I feel like drinking a pop, I always get root beer.
See, I hate that most restaurants, like I only can do diet soda. So, and most of the time, all they got is a freaking Diet Coke or a Diet Dr. Pepper. I don't want that. I don't like dark soda.
What's the other one called? It's not root beer, but it's
What, ginger ale?
No. It's just like root beer.
Oh, I don't know.
Birch.
What's the other one? It started with a B. You was about to say it.
I started with a B.
Birch beer.
It's like a gold. It's like a silver can. It got like silver in the can, and it do have a B in it, like B and W or.
Oh, an A&W root beer. Because there's an A&W.
Down here we got Buffalo Rock, but I don't think they had it up north.
Oh wow, Buffalo what?
Buffalo Rock. It's like a ginger.
It's called Barks.
Oh, I've heard of Barks root beer.
Because they got A&W, they got Barks.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Barks, that's my favorite.
Oh, okay. I don't do root beer at all. It tastes like medicine.
Yeah, Barks is BARQS.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yes, I've seen that. Okay, yes. It's in a silver. Yep, you're right. Yeah, that's good. Yep, that is good too. I will drink that.
And my daughter likes ginger ale, but I don't like ginger ale or Sprite.
I like ginger ale and Sprite. Mm-hmm.
I don't like neither one of them. They taste like seltzer water.
Yeah.
I'm more of a citrusy person, you know. I like Mountain Dew. That's my thing.
I don't think it tastes like seltzer water, but Oh, Easy. What up, B Easy? Jones is better than all of them. I don't think. Do we carry Jones around here? I don't know.
What is John?
I don't know. I guess it's a brand of root beer.
Oh, see, cream soda. Don't do that. Don't do that, cream soda.
Like cream soda.
Yes,
don't like
Lord.
cream
I
soda.
love it.
I don't like cream soda.
Oh my God, I love me some cream. To get a nice, give me a nice corn. What is it? A Reuben. What do you call it? Corned beef Reuben. A corned beef Reuben. Or pastrami Reuben. Oh my gosh, and a vanilla or a cream soda.
See, I don't like Reuben either.
You don't like the sandwich?
I don't know that I've had a Reuben sandwich before.
I can't stand a Reuben sandwich. I can't stand it because it has that beefy stuff. That what is it called?
You don't like roast beef either?
I don't like roast beef.
Well, it's like corned beef or roast beef or pastrami.
I don't like corned beef. I don't like for St. Patty's Day and everybody making that corned beef.
Corned beef and cabbage.
Yes, Lord. Corned beef and cabbage. That's what we getting ready to have it.
It's PC, but I don't like cheesesteak.
I make
oh no.
I make Southern.
I'm not a big steak fan. I don't like the
Creole. I make Creole Southern cabbage. That's how I make mine. I can't.
Oh, okay.
But it's got a little kick to it.
Well, you know, it got the scrimps. It got
Lord.
Yeah.
See, I don't like cabbage, so.
I love
cabbage. I love cabbage. Ooh.
That is a whole meal, honey. Buy you a cabbage head for like $2.
$2.
Make you some cornbread and throw a little meat in that shit.
Oh my God.
See, my mom, whenever she made cabbage, she made fried pork chops. I don't like pork chops and I don't like cabbage. I would have cereal on them days.
I like fried breakfast pork chops because they're not that thin and you can literally just sizzle them with a little cooking grease on the stove. But I like fried pork chops too, but I prefer them without the bone. I just want to just.
I ain't never been a fan of pork chop or cabbage.
What is Cornhusker cabbage?
Oh wow, what's that?
I don't know what.
Aren't you from the Cornhusker state?
I know, right? Be easy.
Cabbage. We ain't got like. I mean.
This is like Nebraska pie, girl. You asking what a
Cornhusker? I can hear Be Easy now asking for. Can I have a Cornhusker, please?
Yeah.
We might have a whole bunch of country parts to our state, like going west. Everything north is not country. West is like going west, like out of town. Like, you know, you gotta drive for a long time before you even get to the country parts where you might find cows. And, you know, traveling through any state, you're going to eventually get to a country area, right? Where there's all horses and pigs and farms. And it's just like us too. But the main thing we're known for and recognized for is the steaks.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I remember hearing. I've always heard about Omaha steaks.
Yes.
But I don't like steak, so
and that's why I love the fact that God made all you folks that don't like steak. Thank you.
I like steak, but I don't love steak. Like if I have the choice between seafood, chicken, steak would always be last.
Yeah. Whenever I go to a steak restaurant, I get chicken.
Well, you know what? We could all go out, y'all. We could all go out to a restaurant and it would be a wonderful thing. Thank you, Lord.
And she would get all the steak. But you know what? I like to like the hibachi restaurants and getting the steak cut up in my meal.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Shrimp and chicken.
Because my daughter does the hibachi steak and chicken.
Yes. But just a straight up steak.
No. It's just a piece of meat.
Well, see, there are different parts of the cow. It's different parts of it. It's a ribeye.
Somebody just said, Brown Beauty said ribeye. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yes, ribeye. It's all of that, you know.
Austin said no seafood.
See, okay, Austin. All right, Austin. I mean,
Do you do seafood, TJ?
let's see, Austin.
no, I love seafood. I love
Oh,
seafood.
okay.
There's
My brother
boneless
loves
pork
seafood.
chops. There's boneless pork chops, and then there's the breakfast pork
I
chops.
know the breakfast chops. Them
they're
little
the real,
thin.
Oh, yes, that's right.
the breakfast ones are
I
really
don't know
premium.
them
That's good. But you know what? A friend of mine took me to it was a Brazilian steakhouse like kind
Yeah.
of thing. You know
Yeah,
how they
so-
come around.
Yeah, with the meat on the
They come
stick.
around and they cut the meat for you.
Yes, Lord.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah, we got one
Lord.
of them.
But here's the thing. You know what? I think that they bring some seasoning in from Brazil, wherever they're from, because the steak, I can smell it to this day. And every time I go past there, I just be looking like I just want to go in there.
Mhm.
We
And
got some
I'm
places like that here, but I've never eaten it.
Yeah, I've never been to the Brazilian place. One time we had went for somebody's birthday, and I drove around for 30 minutes and couldn't find parking. I mean, it was blocks and blocks and blocks.
lots. Yeah.
I might have. I said, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm going back home. Ooh, you got
Yeah.
some squeaking, girl, TC. You got
But
some squeaky feedback.
hold up. What? See,
Yeah. The feedback louder than your voice, girl.
I know it's real loud. Let me mute you, then I'm gonna unmute you so you can talk.
all right.
But Be Easy said, yeah. But anyway, I ended up going back home. As a matter of fact, I stopped at a different restaurant on the way home and got something else to eat. And my friends and stuff like, you just gonna leave? I said, y'all gonna come pick me up a mile from the restaurant?
I'm like that too. If the parking is like that, forget it.
And it's dark. And I just
Oh yeah, that's even worse.
I just happened to not have my shit on me or nothing. I'm not walking all through downtown to go through no damn. I can see if it was a block or two away.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know what the fuck was going on that night, but it was super, super chunky in our downtown. And I was like, shit, I got my ass on that interstate and went back home. But Be Easy said, do y'all like cow tongue?
I've seen it, but I've never tried it.
I'm going on mute.
I have never tried a cow tongue before. I've seen it though.
Go ahead, TC. I don't think she makes the squeak enough when I'm on mute.
I saw a cow tongue in the cow's head, and that was it. Negative. It's nasty. They're nasty. I love the cows. I love me, but you know they so mean.
That's like I hear people talking about eating pig ears. I've never eaten a pig's ear. I've never ate a pig.
I've
I've never eaten a pig's foot before.
I've eaten pig feet before. Yeah.
My parents have ate everything on the pig. Not me.
From the root to the tooth.
The toes.
Pigtail.
Everything.
Ugh. It's like when I hear people say chicken necks. I'm like, ain't no meat on a chicken's neck, is it?
Frog
It's meat.
legs,
Yeah,
chicken feet. My parents ate it all.
When you don't have, you eat everything.
Too, but I was like, I do cereal.
You know what? When I see people eating chicken wings and they leave all that meat on there, it's a disgrace to me.
Yeah, now I agree with that. You be throwing away because my mama is the type when my daughter would eat because she pick over food. She be like, "Give me that girl plate. We ain't finna throw all that away."
I don't eat chitterlings. Be Easy, and I don't eat hog maws, but my parents do, and a lot of my family members do. So I have a lot of family that eat everything on a pig. I like pork chops. I like bacon.
But I eat chitlins though.
I like ham, pork chops, bacon.
See, I don't even care for bacon.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like. That's just what I like. But the chitlins, and they eat the ears, the knuckles. They eat all that shit. The snout, everything. They eat all that shit.
That's like, do y'all have South? It might be a Southern thing.
I don't eat it.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
seen
I
it
eat
though.
South meat. I eat
But
South meat.
Okay. Because I
yeah,
know
Yeah.
in some places I done been and they be like, they ain't never heard of South. I'm like, you don't know
I'm
what South
familiar with
is?
that stuff. And that other stuff, that sauce that you put, like sometimes on greens and sometimes
You know, chow
what's
chow.
that? What is it
Chow
called? Chow chow? Chow
chow.
chow?
Chow. Yeah.
Yes. I don't eat
It's
that.
got a little kick to
I
it.
love me some chow chow.
I don't eat
Ooh.
that either. My parents is
It's
definitely
too
old
spicy.
school from the South. They eat that shit.
Mm.
Brisket. Give me a brisket.
I
Ooh.
like a
Oh, now
nice tender
yeah,
brisket though.
brisket.
It can't
Yes.
Ooh.
be chewy and tough.
Yeah, it gotta
Mm-mm.
be tender like a mug.
He
Right,
said
pulled
possum
pork.
and raccoon. That's
Give
some
me.
old school stuff. Now my
I ate
parents ate possum and raccoon.
I ate raccoon before, but it was an accident. Be easy. We
Mm-mm.
was tricked. We was bamboozled. We was hoodwinked. My grandma did it too, and she tarnished my childhood forever.
You know,
Forever.
I did that tonight with alligator. We was out to eat at like a Cajun type place, and they had like these little alligator bites, and I told her it was chicken tenders.
TG said sauce
Yeah.
meat. Is that what y'all was talking about earlier?
South,
Yeah,
yeah,
South meat,
Yeah.
y'all.
South.
Okay. Yeah,
See, you
that
wrong for that, Mel. Talking about it's chickens. Girl.
I
let me
sure
tell
did.
you.
We're at Papados. You know Papados, the
Oh, I
little
love
like
Papa
Cajun
Do's.
place.
Yes, I love
They had the alligator bites, and she ate some
Yep.
of them. I ain't tell her till afterwards. You're like, you know that's alligator, right?
Let me tell you what my grandma did. So I told this story before y'all who haven't heard it. When we was younger, a lot of my family members, they hunted, they fished, all that kind of shit. They everything, deer, rabbit, possum, everything. And so squirrel, all that shit. But
Mm-hmm.
my grandma kept telling us, how good not possum, but how good coon was. And we was like, we don't want no coon. That's nasty. The younger generation, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she said, one day I'm gonna feed y'all some coon and y'all gonna think it's chicken. And
And she
so
did
we're like,
that.
if you put coon in front of us, Grandma, we are not going to eat it. So anyway, one July 4th came around. We outside, all the kids, grilling everything. She got big ass long tables in the backyard, food everywhere. We sit down to eat when it's time to eat, and we just tearing this chicken up. We tearing this chicken up. And man, we was like, man, Grandma, you really put your foot in this barbecue. I mean, we just going ham on that shit, right? And then she was like, that ain't no chicken, that's coon. I told you I was gonna make y'all some coon and y'all gonna think it's chicken. Girl, when I say we all jumped off that table, man, we all ran. We was like, yeah. I'm not lying. I kid you not. We was like, yeah.
But did it actually taste like chicken?
It was good. It was good, but just the thought of me eating a
Right.
raccoon, and we were disgusted. We like, hell no, Grandma.
Them little beady eyed possums and stuff. I can't do it.
Yes, I think
You
we
would
got
have to
somebody in the
fool me
back.
to get me to eat that.
Let me see who this is.
Hey,
Hey,
Hood Table. Hey, it's Brown
hi.
Beauty.
Hey,
How you
Brown
doing
Beauty.
today?
I'm
I
good.
had to come up here when you was telling about that coon. I fell out with one of my friends about deer. I
Really?
Me
went to her
too.
house. I went
Me
to her
too.
house. She invited me to her house for dinner and she made venison. I had no idea what venison was. And
Uh-huh.
I fell out with her because I said, how you know I wasn't allergic to it or I would have got sick? I was so mad. But it was so nasty. I did not like it. It was too wild. I don't
I was
like the
gonna say
wild thing.
it's
It
gamey.
tastes.
It's got that gamey taste to it.
And see, certain people, I don't know about her. Hey, beauty world. Um,
How you doing, TC?
sometimes depending on people and how they cook it and what do you call it, like the seasonings they use. Like
Yeah.
this guy on YouTube, he's from Philly, but he's in South Carolina. He's in the Geechee world, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Alfred or Al something. Anyway, every
You really
year.
Borging, TC. You might have to drop down and come back because you really Borging.
Okay. All right. I'll come back.
Okay.
You know what? That's how my grandmothers, like you were saying, hood table. My
Hmm.
grand mothers, uh, brothers, they all lived off the land. So
Mhm.
their kids hunted. My dad hunted. So when we would go to our family reunion, we got all the regular food. The ribs, the steak, the chicken, and then you got an area where they got nothing but coon,
Mhm.
squirrel, rabbit,
Yep.
possum. One of my cousins even had elk burgers. He even
Ooh.
brung some elk burgers.
Oh my god.
And they were so lean, but I didn't care for them because I don't like that gamey taste.
I don't
To
even.
me, a lot of the wildlife has a lot of gamey taste.
Mhm.
See, and I would probably not like that either. And then, like you said, some people do get sick off of that wild meat. So for them not to tell you, that's why. Oh, when my grandma did that. Oh, when I tell you, all the grandkids, we was all running to the bathroom. And there's trash can. I was like, no, I know you didn't, Grandma. We were scared to eat
I
anything else.
mean,
We were like, we just gonna eat the beans and the macaroni and the
stuff
corn.
you can identify. Because I'm
Right.
telling you, they put sweet potatoes all around the raccoon. I mean, they had this stuff dressed up like it's a roast, honey. It's I just can't do it. I don't
Like
like
it's a
the
pig or something or a turkey or yeah.
my
Mm-mm.
family do the same thing, and I
Yep.
just don't like it. Like you said, just just the thought. I don't even want to try it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because
No.
when I found out I was eating deer, I was like, I'm eating Bambi.
Mhm.
I guess if I'm growing up like my southern family where they come from down south, I guess back then, a lot of
That's
times
all
it
they
was
had.
that's all they had. They couldn't
Yeah.
afford to go to the grocery stores, and sometimes the grocery stores were so far away, and people didn't have
Mhm.
transportation and shit like that. But so I understand it, but we got a grocery store on every corner, just like a liquor store. I'm not.
Mhm.
You ain't hunting my food, like no, unless it's fish or something like that. But
Yeah.
y'all see what Austin said? He said, I remember I
What?
was living with my mom when I was a teenager and she made my favorite spaghetti. But after I finished eating, she said she put small chopped parts of fish in it.
I've heard of that.
What?
Yeah.
What? No, I've heard of like tuna spaghetti made with tuna or something like that, but I don't know about fish and spaghetti. That would have to taste
I
very
never thought it
funny.
was a good match, but I've heard
Well,
of
we
it.
do the fish and spaghetti in the midway, but not in the spaghetti. Like we do the
Mhm.
Mhm.
catfish or shit
On
or
the
catfish
side.
fillets or yeah, the catfish on the side, but not in the spaghetti.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen
Mm-mm. Hey TC, how you sounding now?
And
Oh, how about that?
much better.
you sound
Much
better.
better.
And everybody says just like the one person just put in your chat, everything tastes like chicken. That stuff don't
Mhm.
taste nothing like chicken. It be so gamey. Now I have had
Mhm.
frog legs.
Yeah.
Now, they so tiny and little, but they taste swampy. All that stuff has the
A
taste of
distinct.
what it eats.
Mhm.
That's how I think
There
of
you
it. It
go.
tastes
There
like
you
what it
go.
eats.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes to like cows and things like that, I know they eat mainly grass and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to pigs, I know they eat like slop and da 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 da. But when it comes to that wild shit, I just can't. I just picture
Yeah.
them out in the wild, just
Yeah, like possums and raccoons, this thing like that, eat anything.
yes. I'm like,
Yeah.
Right. I just can't. And then I think of like the roadkill. What you do? Go pick that stuff up off the side of the road?
say
Mm-mm.
shit.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't even
I'll
look at
be
that
too
stuff on the road.
scared. Mm-mm. And
He
then
said,
when I seen how they do a deer, one day one of my neighbors, he had this deer hanging
On the
from his damn
clothesline.
kitchen window.
See,
I'm like, oh no.
I was working in the country and I would ride and see people have the deer cut open and hanging on the clothesline. Like
Yeah,
letting the
just
stuff
hanging
drip
that's
out.
there.
crazy.
I said, oh no. I don't want nothing to be hanging in the city. I want my food from the country,
That is
eating
crazy.
grass. No, I
Grass
don't want no.
fed, honey. Mm-mm.
And like you said, raccoons and stuff eat all type of stuff. And that's what it
Trash.
reminds me of. The way they taste, it reminds me of what they're possibly eating.
They be
Yeah.
all in the trash and all in your.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. And I know they cut them and I know they clean them and they gut them and they do that, but it's kind of like, you know how they say about us too, whatever we digest in our,
Yeah.
it'll be in our pores, it'll be in our skin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the whole pineapple thing.
Yeah. But TC, what was you saying, TC, before you drop down, TC?
Yeah, I was trying to adjust. I don't. Can you hear me?
Oh, you,
Yeah, you
yeah,
sound
you
much
sound good.
Oh wow. Okay.
What's the clip?
I just turned it down, basically. Now I can't hear a damn thing. But okay.
Because you got the flow.
Oh, okay. No, see, that's wrong. But anyway, no, I was just gonna say certain meats need certain seasonings that will help to I guess you could say downgrade or down,
That
bring
gaminess.
down that gaming taste.
Mhm.
Like rosemary and thyme and basil and certain like types of seasonings like that help to when
Yeah.
you marinate it and put a rub on it and all that kind of good stuff. That will help. And then of
Well,
course soaking the meat beforehand is always good too.
that's why a
Because
lot
I
of
know
times. Go ahead.
no, I was going to say, because I know I've heard of, I'm not sure what animal it is, but they soak it in milk, like,
Mm.
to kill some of the gamey taste. So yeah, I do believe that, but still what it eats is, to me, is still like
In it.
in its pores and stuff. Like it's still to me, like, I don't know
It's in
about
the
no
DNA.
raccoon. Right, definitely no damn raccoon. Woo.
Just look nasty.
I know no raccoons. Ooh.
And possums
They
too.
gangsters.
Like when you're driving and a possum, I don't know y'all city people, but like down here in the country, you driving and it's like a dark road and you fool around and a possum here and it just looks like a big oversized rat with red eyes staring at you. I'm like, who eat this?
And it got a
No, they
big old
they
snout.
they gangster.
We see them in the city too.
Oh
I
yeah,
seen one and it had the babies on it. Oh,
Yes. Yep.
just disgusting.
see, I can't. And I'm
Yeah.
from I tell people all the time, I'm from the country, but I am not a country girl. I don't want to have nothing to do with all of that stuff. Like my best
Yeah.
friend from Georgia, she would tell me, if we had to go off the grid, I can skin a rabbit. I was like, I'm glad you got that talent because I can't do none of that. I ain't skinning shit.
I know that's right.
None of that.
I'm
But
like,
ladies, I'm gonna drop down and I appreciate it. I know
so
y'all
she,
been
Yes.
on
she
here,
got
but
the
I
clip mic
appreciate
and
being
now
able to
she
come
gonna
up.
drop down.
Like you said, sometimes just like, even though you be from the country,
Yeah.
people still eat a particular way. You still have your taste that you like and your taste that you don't like.
Did
Exactly.
he say dilute with the milk? Is that what he talking about? You said something about a animal they got to soak in milk. Is that what he talking about when he said dilute?
Diluted.
Yeah, that's probably what he mean. Because I don't know what animal it is, but I do remember hearing them say that they soak it in milk.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm.
I don't know what
She said
animal it
raccoon.
may be.
Ew.
You know what? TC, you about to go now that you sounding all good?
What I'm saying? She got the good mic. Now she leaving.
That's
Cause
all
I'm
right.
getting.
That's all right.
You know why? Cause I gotta get up. I gotta work in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have to go watch that movie, Sarah's Oil again.
Okay, the crispy mic back now.
Yeah.
This is my
that's okay.
third
We
time
understand.
watching
We
it,
just
and
talk.
I know I'm gonna cry again. So I gotta get ready.
Oh Lord.
I don't like tear jerkers.
Oh, you a
But
tear.
it's a
You cried
nice
the movie.
tearjerker. It's
It's a
not
good
like
one.
sad, like you know what I mean, because it ended on an excellent note, but it was just this 11-year-old little girl, smart as she is. She's just
Um,
amazing to me.
What do they call Sarah's what?
Sarah's Oil.
And
I
is it a
heard
series
Mm.
it.
or a movie?
She's the
It's a,
Oklahoma girl, right?
well,
Yeah,
I don't know where the
I
people.
seen the
It,
previews of that.
Yeah, me
I
too.
seen the
yeah,
previews
yeah,
of that.
Netflix or something or Prime, I think.
I
But is
think
it a
it.
movie or is it a
Yeah,
series?
it's a
No,
movie.
it's a
It's
movie.
a movie.
And you about to watch it for the third time?
Yes.
You know what
Hey,
movie
Smooth
does that
Carter.
to me, TC?
You gonna be crying for the third time, TC?
Yes, because it's a beautiful thing. When you watch it, you're gonna see what I'm talking about.
Okay, TC, you
Look,
got me. I ain't watched it yet, but okay, I'll do it.
I'm telling you,
let
it's
me tell you,
amazing. This
the
little
one
I
girl's an
seen the
oil.
previews of it, but I didn't think it was like a tearjerker. But like I said, I
Oh
just
my
seen the
God.
previews of it.
yeah, because
Well,
she's the youngest.
I'm a little, I'm very sensitive. Listen, I'll cry at SpongeBob, so
Oh, I'm a
it
crier. I
doesn't.
would definitely be snotting
Oh,
and
you
crying
a
for a
cry
movie.
baby.
Yes.
I'm
You know what my crime movie is?
what?
What's the one with Denzel Washington is in it? He's like the Navy guy. And at the end, there's this big scene where what's his name? I can't think of his name.
Antoine Fisher. Antoine
Antoine
Fisher.
Fisher.
That's
Yeah,
Antoine
the
Fisher.
one again. I be
Hey,
snotting and
Smooth
crying every
Carter.
time.
girl.
When he walking in, all that food is there. His like all his
His
family.
family.
I just cry.
Yeah, what's
Girl,
up,
that's
Smooth
another one. See,
Carter?
I can't think about that.
The
TG said,
happy
"What's the name
cry.
of the movie?" Yeah, it's called Sarah something. Sarah.
Sarah's
Sarah's Oil,
Sarah's
OIL.
Oil.
She becomes a multimillionaire,
I
Right.
but
know the story.
it was
See,
just
that's the thing. I know the story because I remember growing up. Well, when I was younger, this little girl, she has somebody left her some land or something, and the people, the white people back then, they like, this is gonna be your land right here or something, and not this land. And the land that she happened to get or something was what had oil on it,
Yeah.
and she became
well,
a
yeah.
millionaire. Yeah. I know the story.
I
but
think they did a lot more in terms of talking about how they tried to steal it from her.
Yeah,
it was just all
So
of
it's
it.
a success story.
Yeah, they tried to steal it from her, and then she, what they
Tried to
gave
kill
her
her,
was
too.
basically, yeah. I'll watch it. Maybe we can talk about it. I'll watch it.
I think we should. It's an excellent movie to dissect, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, maybe we can watch. Maybe we can do a Sunday if y'all free because Riggs got something to do this weekend with his son. So we're not going to do the Sunday night show. We're going to wait till Monday to do our Sunday night show. So me and Riggs aren't going to be together on Sunday night. So maybe I can watch it tonight or tomorrow, and then we could, discuss it Sunday.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Is it gonna be one of them stories where
You better have your tissue ready, Mel. We gonna thug it out. We gonna thug it out, Mel.
Oh, the crowd.
Girl,
You'll be all
a
right.
lot of
Just have your
times
tissue.
I
Have your
don't watch
tissue.
those. I don't
And
watch
Brown
those
Beauty,
movies.
you can watch it too, so you can thug it out with us, okay?
Thug it out. Come on, y'all. And you know what's funny? At the end of a couple of friends of mine, they was like, "Oh, we want you to say something about it after the movie, and come up and say something." Girl, I could not say anything because when I tried to get up there and say something,
What you did?
I'm scared.
I couldn't do it. I was so in tears.
I be doing the ugly cry too.
Hey, Smooth Carter, how you doing?
Definitely make sure I watch it in the morning so I'll be done crying by nighttime.
Yeah, that little girl is going to, and she's just 11 years old. That's what I have to say. I'm just so I can.
Well, you know what? When I watch those type of movies, or whatever type of movie that's really a tearjerker, and my sons, oh my God, like sometimes they'll be coming home or they'll be calling me or something, and I'm just sitting here, and they be like, "Mom, what's wrong? What's wrong? What happened? This movie?" And they be like, "Oh my God, Mom, for real?" For real, mom.
That's me. My kids be like, "What you crying for? Mom's only a movie." I'm like, "Leave me
I
alone.
can't help it when I see
Exactly.
you cry or sad or
Leave
hurt.
me
I just,
alone."
yeah, I just get easily affected,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it's
Mhm.
somebody hurt.
Right.
Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna have my
Mm-hmm.
Kleenex and
And
Sunday.
it's that whole Indian thing too. You know, just like
Yeah.
in Sinners, like that whole Indian. You
See,
know,
I didn't
it
watch
just
Sinners.
it talks about. No, it doesn't talk about. It shows the relationship between in the South, especially us and the Native Americans, which again was it was so amazing. It was
Mhm.
so amazing.
Now
But
TG
we should
said they
know
got a
that because
movie.
most of us are mixed. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
we have a lot of
Hmm.
native in
And
us.
you can see
Yeah.
So
why, because well, yeah, in this movie, you know, because we've been taught and we know we've been told by our folks that came before us. At least we listen to the stories, you know. But when you see a lot of these movies, you're like, yeah, we can see how.
Trauma
Yeah,
bonding.
well, I'm
Mhm.
not trauma bonding, but it wasn't really. It was how they got together against the other people,
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Cause
Well,
I
we
be
gonna
and they
need to
looking
took
at
watch
up
like,
for
it.
each other. You know.
okay,
I'm
well,
definitely gonna watch it.
I ain't gonna watch it.
Okay. Well, TG said they got a movie for you to watch too, and somebody else said they only cried on Still Magnolia. Is that what they trying to say? They said Montessor, but
still
I,
magnolias.
yeah,
I
they
think
probably
I
trying to
cried.
say
I cried on Steel Magnolias.
I
That
cried on
was
a lot of movies. I ain't even
that was
gonna.
good. I
Yeah.
cried at
Yeah,
six
me too.
triple
I
eight.
cried on a lot of movies.
Yeah, too
I
many to
heard
name.
about that one, but I didn't see that one.
That's
It's
a
You
just
good
didn't
one,
see
Triple
man.
H.
six triple eight?
That's a
I,
must watch, Mel. That's a
yeah,
must
I
watch.
don't
What
watch a lot of
movie?
those movies like that.
Like
What
what?
movie, TC? I didn't hear you.
It was
Like,
six triple eight.
like movies they show during Black History Month. I don't usually watch them.
But see, the thing about
Yeah,
this movie is not really
I know
about
it's a
the
positive
beatings
one.
and it's not about the real grimy shit they used to do to us. It's still, some things that were done to black people, but it was more of a positive. I would definitely recommend you watch it. I would definitely,
Just
really.
like
see,
I
I
didn't watch
stopped
the one
watching
with
movies
the
like
with the
that because they
astronaut.
were
The,
like
the,
I stopped watching those type of movies because I in turn started,
feeling.
getting start
Yeah,
feeling taking it too personal.
yeah.
Oh,
So
Bloodsport was good. Oh yeah.
so
Cause
I had quit watching movies like that.
I didn't even watch the ones about the black ladies that work for NASA with what was the
Oh,
Taraji?
Hidden Figures.
I
Hidden
didn't
Figure,
watch
that
Yeah,
was
I
that.
a
didn't
good one
watch that
too.
either.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
was
I
a
watch
didn't
good
watch that
one.
either.
I loved it.
Oh, see,
I
I
love
even
that.
like this. I like the slavery movies. I like it all.
Bro,
I
I
just like
never even
watching
saw
shit
Roots. I
that I
never
know
saw
I
you
Roots.
didn't
are.
watch the Emmett Till movie. I
I
didn't watch
love
No,
the
black
Emmett
women
Till
like
one.
that.
no,
Yep.
I
I
didn't
didn't
watch
watch
it.
any of that.
I
I
just
didn't
love
watch
watching historic movies. It's just I just like
oh
watching it because one day they're not going to be making that shit anymore, and the people coming behind us, they already
Hmm.
wiping us out of the school. They wiping us out of the library. So I don't know. I just been always fond of that shit, even though it's very hard to watch and it make you want to go wring somebody's neck. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me.
And like you said, they already trying to wash it
whitewash
away.
it.
They already trying to act like it never happened by
Yep.
removing it from the books and all of that stuff.
Making like it wasn't that
So,
But you know
bad. You
what?
guys are dragging it out.
In the black
right.
families, though, it ain't gonna never get washed out because we've been passing them stories down for years. I think it's more of the other side that's being
Yeah.
excused from their history.
It was
Uh-huh.
more so they didn't want people to feel responsible
Right, right.
for
And
what the
nobody's
Because they
personally.
ancestors
don't want to
did.
give us our 40 acres. That's why.
Oh yeah, they ain't
Right.
gonna do that
Because you don't want to stand up and be accountable of what really
to the
happened.
place. Yeah,
You don't really want to tell the truth about what really happened.
yeah.
So you got to do that
It's a shame.
instead of just saying this is the history.
But
I
yeah,
agree.
You're absolutely right.
didn't
You know,
even I didn't
because
even
they already
watch.
tried to minimize it. You know, it's already been minimized.
Yeah.
So we done minimized and chopped it down. Let's just get rid of it now.
Yeah. Yeah, I never saw Roots or what's another one?
Oh, I love Roots.
I never saw Rosewood or
Rosewood.
Oh,
Oh, I like that
Rosewood
one
was
too.
one
I
of my
like all of them.
favorites.
Yes, Rosewood is so good.
Yeah, that was
And
good.
so was Queen. The one Queen was one of my favorites.
Queen.
I never saw
That
that
was
one.
one of
good.
my
That was
favorites.
yeah.
Yep. And also, you talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme and Bloodsport? That's an old movie, but I love that movie. That was an old school
Is
movie.
that a race one too?
Nah, that's martial arts film. He said that's the only movie he cried on. And that it did have some sad parts in that movie. Yeah, that's with Forrest Whitaker in that movie. That's an old school.
Yep.
I never saw it.
It's a good movie though. If you especially if
I
you
never
martial
seen
arts
that.
and karate and all that kind of shit. Yeah.
When it comes to movies, pretty much if I ain't laughing, I ain't watching.
Yeah. Well, see, usually the thing happens to me is I don't know there's a tearjerker.
Yeah,
So
now that's
I
how I
was
got caught
watching
off
movies.
guard on the ones I did cry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would get caught off guard 9 times out of 10, and I'm running to the bathroom to blow my nose and get tissue and come back, and I'm like, "Fuck, it's a wrap now. I can't even control it."
I
mean, so it all depends on like the tearjerker kind of like certain things. I have to be careful of when I see it. Like I need to see it like early in the day. Like don't go see it at night because I don't want it on my mind, like fresh on my mind when I come out.
Like I'm real big on energy. I don't like certain energies, especially like you said when you're finna go to bed. Because I don't know, I don't like it. Because you know when you
begin to take that stuff internal. You know, sometimes like you said about the energy.
I really do.
Take that stuff internal. Yeah, there's a lot of type of movies I don't watch anymore. There's a lot of movies I don't watch anymore.
Because you know the hood people when y'all used to
movies, and I could go right to bed after watching the most horrific, scary blood movie. I can go right to bed. I don't have nightmares, none of that shit.
It took me so long to even watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah,
and I had to watch that with the lights on, honey.
Girl,
I had to have the lights on, and I had to watch it in the daytime. That scared the daylight out of me.
I never saw
The Hill Has Eyes.
Yes, I love that shit. Girl,
I
got all the
never
Saws. There's like 8 or 9 Saw movies. I love all that gory. I
got an aunt like that. She loved those movies. Loved those kind of movies.
Yeah, I can't do
so
it.
many different kind of genres of movies. It's crazy. I was just talking to Mel earlier. I'm just a fan of TV. I'm a fan of, just good shit. Like even the scary, freaky shit. Yeah, TG too. I love horror movies. Yeah. Ooh, what was that? Ooh.
I do like a variety of movies, but horror movies just ain't gonna be one of them.
Yeah, I just like funny.
Yeah.
I'll do a good whodunit as long as it's not like graphic.
Yeah.
But I'll do a
I like old school. I like the old school movies.
Austin said old school Godzillas were the best.
I never saw any of them.
No, I mean, I seen the old school King Kong, and I never seen the Godzilla.
I'm trying to think if I ever seen the Godzilla. I know I seen the King
Kong. Godzilla? Is he a dragon?
No, he's a big old.
He's an ape.
He's
an ape.
A
gorilla. A gorilla.
Yeah, he's a gorilla.
Oh, because I thought, what's the other one y'all said? I thought that one was an ape.
The
King
Godzilla.
Kong.
Yeah, King Kong. Remember they had the one when it was them two fighting each other in the movie?
See,
King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
So both of those are giant apes. I don't know why I thought something was a dragon.
Yeah.
Is there a dragon one?
No, Godzilla is like a dragon.
Yeah, that's the one I was saying.
He looked like a dinosaur to me.
Well, yeah, maybe that's what I meant. A dinosaur. That's what I meant. A dinosaur.
Cause I was gonna say I didn't think Godzilla was an ape.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was a shit back in the gap. My parents used to love that shit. Mm-hmm.
Look,
Yeah.
we had cable, so if it didn't come on NBC, CBS, or ABC, we ain't see it.
Girl, we had cable maybe 1 month out the year.
What when they did
Oh, you know what?
When they did the good deals and shit, oh, you can get this free for. Yeah, that's when we always had cable.
Baby, we ain't have it until I was about out of high school.
Shit, and then you'd have had the people back in the day trying to nigger rig that shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Had a guy scaling up on the pole.
Yep, on the
Then we had a
pole.
guy scaling up on the pole.
Yep, or they would get you connected to your neighbors and all kind of shit.
Well, we was in the country. Them tricks didn't work.
That's some hood shit for real.
That's the hood, baby.
Yes.
Man, you had a cable guy come. He had you tapped up. You have cable in every room, honey.
Exactly.
Splitters all over the house. So you got wires all over the house.
Yes, because the cable TV people would try to get you a box for every room, but they would hook you up and what they call them splitters. They
splitters, yeah.
So you can still watch. So every channel wouldn't be on the same thing. You had to have them splitters if you didn't have the boxes. But yeah. Yeah.
Look, when I grew up, we didn't even have no TV in every room. We had a TV in the living room, and that was it.
Well, this was when I was like grown. When they were
okay, I got
that.
you. I got you.
Yeah, when I was grown.
See, I'm thinking about when we grew up with my parents.
Yeah, when we were younger, I don't remember none of that shit going on in the hood when I was younger. It was once we got older. And I think because cable got more advanced, but it also was more available for you to get out there and do your own shit. So
you know what I get mad about when I think about it? All of the credit and stuff I done messed up from them high-ass long-distance phone call bills, and now you can call anywhere, anytime, and it's free.
For free.
For free.
For years, I got phones cut off from paying for long distance where I ran the bill up to $200 or $300. Like I'm trying to that.
Hey, Vibrant. Vibrant says I love Alfred Hitchcock too.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, I like the couple movies of Alfred Hitchcock.
Yes, I like suspense.
Remember he did Psycho?
Yes.
No.
I love Psycho. That scream.
I never saw that.
In the shower.
Oh, that was scary.
I just remember the music when they're like a something like that.
Yes.
But I never watched
crazy ass man dressing up with his mother's skin. Oh, you know what? Anywho, black and white. I remember black and white TV too when I was a little one.
Hey,
but remember before remote control when you had to click it, turn the actual knob to change the channel?
I remember when the TV went off, it was a
12 o'clock.
When they played the national anthem,
you had the snow going.
They played the national anthem and you saw them red, blue, green bars.
All you heard going across.
You had the snow. Remember the snow going across the TV?
It's just like a Yep.
And they made that little announcement before they signed off for tonight.
That's true.
Thank God for modern technology.
Yes, Lord. Because we were so behind. We ain't had none of that stuff. Like the only videos we saw was when Casey Kasem counting them down on Saturday. And he played 30 seconds of the video.
Casey, I remember that shit. Oh my God.
But then that's when we got beta. And then we got VCRs and all that stuff, and then we were able to tape shows and then watch it throughout the.
Yes, TG. When MASH went off, it was bedtime. Yes.
Right.
We used to record them shows, put your VCR tapes in, record your shows.
You record the Cosby Show every Thursday.
If somebody recorded over your stuff, you be
heated. Mad, That's
especially you record Soul Train and all your shows.
And these kids don't know nothing about no Blockbuster or none of that. Because remember when Blockbuster used to be the thing.
That was it.
Yeah. They don't know nothing about
Gonna
that.
go rent your movies. You better rewind or you're gonna get that non-rewind fee.
Yes. You are so right,
Oh,
baby.
that's right.
Girl, date night always ended up in Blockbuster, so you can
Be
get a movie.
kind and rewind. That was the days.
A
That's
rewind
how you see
fee.
all the
Ain't that
couples,
about
all
nothing?
the couples be up in Blockbuster with their
Mhm.
boo. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep,
the biggest scam ever. A rewind fee. Ain't that something?
If they
Exactly.
get you on that rewind fee.
If you didn't rewind it, yep.
And then
Mm.
if you turned it in a day late, you might as well buy the whole damn movie.
Exactly.
Because
And
they
it was
finna
funny
charge you.
because sometimes when you would buy one, and if it was rewound, they had that thing at the front. Remember under the counter?
Yep.
Where
The
they
rewinder.
there for you?
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Night and them have no clue.
Mhm.
They don't
Yeah,
know
kids
nothing
don't know
about that, honey.
Mm-mm.
They don't know nothing about that.
Nothing.
Because I think now they probably don't even remember the whole red box phase, and that wasn't too long ago, was it?
I think my oldest son was around the age where Blockbusters kind of died out and went to the red box, but the youngest son, I don't think my youngest son was
I
around.
think my daughter knows about the red box. She was a little
Yeah.
girl when the red box.
Yeah.
Now all they
Yeah,
know
that's
is
Blockbuster.
streaming. Everything
And Hollywood, don't forget
Streaming,
Hollywood.
honey.
It was Blockbusters and Hollywood.
Oh yeah, I remember
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Right. Hollywood.
I remember
Remember
Hollywood.
Hollywood came out and they were better than Blockbusters, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you in there,
That
you
was
get
the
your
blue
snacks
box,
and
right?
stuff. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
I know Blockbuster was what, blue and gold? Was that Blockbuster blue and gold?
No,
Blockbuster was
Blockbuster
blue
was
and
red.
gold. Yep.
Blockbuster was red.
No,
Yeah, it was
Blockbuster.
red.
I thought it was red.
I thought it was blue and gold. Blue with the gold.
No, the blue and gold was
Blockbuster.
Hollywood.
I thought blue and gold was Hollywood and red was Blockbusters.
Blockbuster, yeah.
Let me see. Because I'm just like,
No, I think Blockbusters was the blue and gold.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was blue and gold.
You
Because the
might be.
cases was
I'm
blue.
finna look it up.
Maybe it was Hollywood was red.
It
So who
mu-
had the
well,
red
I'm gonna
box?
put it to you this way. I have an old VCR tape, an old movie, and it's the what do you call it? It's the red one. It was
you
the
stole it.
Well, that's probably Hollywood because Blockbusters was
No,
blue
it
and
was
gold.
it's
Blockbuster is blue and
Blockbuster.
gold. It's blue and
Okay,
gold.
so Austin said blue and gold was Blockbuster. So you're
Yeah, I
right.
just pulled it up.
Yep, you're right. So who
Hollywood.
has the red boxes? So is the red boxes Hollywood then?
I'm gonna put Hollywood in there.
Where? Let me. You know what? Let me
I
go
think
get
that's
the
where I'm
damn
getting
thing.
confused because of the red box. Because I thought that was I could have child.
You said to go to the right there at the we had some in our grocery store. The red boxes, you go
Yep,
up there,
yep.
order your
Like a
video.
vending
you see-
machine
mhm.
type.
They were everywhere, and I hated returning them shits, especially if it was bad weather. If it was like bad weather or something, you'd be like, "Damn, if I
Yes,
don't
you
return it,
better.
they gonna charge me." You know,
They gonna charge you.
yeah,
You might as well buy it.
exactly.
Then they went from beta to VCR to the CDs, right, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
DVDs and Blu-ray.
When everybody starts slanging DVDs.
Remember
right,
they used to
digital
go
video.
to the CD man. Go
Yeah,
get your bootleg,
like,
your
Oh my
bootleg
God.
movie.
We were both
Yeah.
right. Hollywood is blue and gold too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Hollywood is like blue with some like those lights.
It got the
Like,
tape thing. Remember it had the tape thing going through it like the film?
Yeah,
Like the
both
film
of them.
tape.
Hollywood Video and Blockbuster. Only thing is the writing on Hollywood was white. But the background was blue with gold spotlights.
Okay.
So we were both right. I guess the red box is the red one.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, they had
like,
red too.
Movies. They would be selling like 3 movies for $7 or 5 movies for, you know.
You get that 3 for $9.99.
Yes,
You get that 3 movie for $9.99.
Yeah. Everybody did TG. Everybody did. Shit. Everybody did.
Now
Don't
you
forget
get
to
Yo,
the,
but you get the guy in at the laundromat or something, $5 for $20.
when it used to be, you get
Yeah.
that 5 for 20. You get that 5 for 20, baby.
Yeah. And they be hounding
Yes,
you like the
Lord.
crackheads. They be on you like the crackheads in the bars. Hey, mama, hey,
Man,
look, come
I
to my
know it.
truck.
they be on
Or
you. I got
standing
the
in
new
front of the gas
so-and-so.
station. They'll be standing in front of the gas station, still waiting on you to come out.
The
Uh-huh.
gas
And then
station.
they
They used
started
to be
selling
everywhere. The
the
strip
Tyler
malls,
Perry
they used to
tapes.
be.
Remember they started
Yes, the
They
Tyler
used to be in the
Perry
strip.
Adidas. Yes.
They be in the strip malls, all on at the bus
Yes.
stop. They used to sell them CDs everywhere.
The
Right.
bootleg
Oh,
Tyler Perry plays.
Or they
Yeah.
would go to the movies and you would see the person filming it almost
Recording it in the
basically.
movie.
yeah.
And hoping you didn't get caught.
And it was the same thing with them selling the porn movies too. They would have them out there in the box,
Oh
selling them on
Lord.
the corner.
Mm.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah,
I know
me
about
either.
them.
I don't
I
know
made
about
some
no
purchases.
hard. No, I don't know nothing about no
Oh,
hard.
okay. Thank you for that.
You
But
said
we
I think
used
you said
to
they were called 45s. Yep, they were called 45s, Austin.
did y'all used to burn your CDs too? Make your own
Yeah.
mix
Yep.
CDs?
Yeah.
I used to
Mm-hmm.
do
Yep.
that.
Well, remember when everybody used to get their music off those music sites? And we used to burn our CDs. What was the music site?
I think I know what you're talking about. It was a
You could get
membership,
any
wasn't it?
song. It was a membership. You get any song.
I can't remember the
And
name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
You
I
could burn
remember
your
that.
CDs.
did it have something to do with Apple? Remember the iPod?
I still got my iPod right here. I
Remember
listen
you
to
could
it.
plug it up to your computer, and remember all the songs would load on
And
your
you could play
computer,
all your songs, yeah.
and then you
I
could burn it
still
on
use mine.
the Apple iPod. That's what I use.
But
Yep.
it was a membership though. I know what you're talking about because they got a
Right.
lot of people
Yeah.
money too. They
Viber
got
said Napster.
what was it?
Napster?
It was something for a penny, but it really wasn't a penny.
Yeah,
It was
it
probably
really.
Apple played in. I think it was Apple. I
Well,
remember
it was
Facebook.
before that.
Before the video.
Remember the
No,
Before that.
Napster?
these were
The
cassettes,
hood
yo.
table? You talking about Napster. Remember Napster?
It
I
has to
Like
be because it
Florida
remember,
wasn't
said,
no
Napster,
cassette
yeah.
tapes. It was digital
No.
on the
but this
computer.
was something else. I forgot what it was called, and you would get it like TC said. It'll say for a penny, but by the time you finish, you end up having this big bill for this membership.
Yes.
No,
What
You
was
had
that
like
called?
that's
$50,
not what I'm
$60 or
thinking. Yeah,
something.
that's not what I'm thinking
That's
about.
not the one you're talking about.
No, the
Okay.
only one I believe I ever used was the Apple. That's the only one I think I ever used, and I could,
See, that was
you could put like up
technology.
to like
We talking about regular tapes, like regular.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I thought you meant DVDs, like
What
burning
the
Yeah, I
DVDs.
thought you talk
That
about
was
DVDs.
CDs.
How you could burn your DVDs off of Napster, or you could
Yeah, I
plug in
remember now.
your Apple iPod.
Yeah,
You
only
could
did it
plug
with
it.
the
I mean,
Apple. Yeah, only did it with the
you could
Apple.
plug it in for your and you could let it play right through your computer.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I
Yep.
And you
got
Yeah,
it
could
in mine
no.
download
right
your
now.
songs. You can make your CDs. You could
I
burn your
used to have
CDs
some
right off
bomb
your
ass
computer.
CDs. Man, I used to have some bomb CDs, yo. Like I used to have
I just
all
started
of these things.
listening to
Remember, you used
CDs
to
on the
have the
computer last year.
remember
Really?
they used to have like the slow drag number 9, and they
Yeah,
they used to have all them slow drags like slow
they was
jams of the
radio
80s.
number 1, number 2, yes.
Yeah, they had so many volumes, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Volume 1, yes. I remember.
But see,
And what
I
up,
didn't
shout out
do it. It was like I would buy
Will.
it and then play it on a tape on a DVD or something like that. But yeah.
You said when
Yeah.
they made CDs
I
when they made
still
CDs.
use my
Yeah, shout
iPod.
out to all the bootleggers. Shout out to all the bootleggers.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody gotta have a hustle.
Right, that's
remember-
right.
When I was living in Atlanta, we used to go to what was it? It was I think
Ooh.
SWAT. They had a flea market. It was this one particular music, they was bootlegging. But I don't care what song you name, they could pull out a a CD with it on there. I used to be like, but then it ended up later. They made the news. They busted them. They got 'em.
Wow.
But that
Hey.
used to be the thing. Go over to the south, I think it was Southwest, some flea market, or was it Briar? Some. But anyway, we used to go over there on Saturdays and rack up because they would be cheap. But you, whatever song you want, they had it for you.
See, I made CDs, but I never sold them. I was too scary to sell them. But I would buy from other people if I didn't make my own. But I was too scared.
I used to make mine too on the desktop.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? My computer I got now still is a 2016, but it still got the DVD thing where you hit the button and it, the
Really?
DVD. Yeah, I got one of them old school ones still.
And it still work?
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah,
I can't even keep a laptop for more than like 3-4 years before I.
It's slow as hell, but yeah, it still work. It's an HP.
Oh wow, that's what I always get, HP. But then
But
again,
yeah,
I am bad with them. I be dropping. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't like laptops. I prefer a desktop.
Nah, I don't like that. So I gotta take this bad boy on the road with me. I be like, I take my laptop.
Well, listen, ladies, I gotta go. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'll talk to you.
I gotta go too. I gotta go too. I promise you, we said that like 2 or 3 times, but I gotta go too. Thank you,
yes.
I'm gonna watch that movie, Sarah's Oil, and we're gonna talk about it Sunday evening. It's 7:00-ish. Good.
Okay.
Central time?
I mean, like anytime after 6, yeah.
Okay, boo. All right.
Well, I'll see y'all later.
Thank you.
I love you, girl.
Peace out, y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, yeah, desktop was lit.
Y'all leaving?
Mel, she bounced that too, but yeah, I'm about to go. I'm about to get out of here too. I gotta go see what else is going on. They talking about Audio's dad pulled up over there on Lemons. I got some replaying to do.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna get on here. I'm gonna sit up for a little bit. Me too. Thanks for having me, the Hood Table. I'm gonna definitely watch the movie. And I'm gonna start. I'm already sub, but I'm gonna start coming back over more often.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And it was nice to have you on the panel to hear your voice and everything. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good night.
All right, honey. You too. All right, y'all. So we're gonna watch those who want to. Sarah's Oil on Hulu, about the little black girl back in the day who had a lot of land left to her, and they were trying to steal it from her, and she ended up being a millionaire. And they said I heard the story over the years, but I never read a book about it per se or watched a movie about it. So I'm really going to watch that. And I guess Sunday evening, me, TC, and a few other people, we're gonna, just chop it up and talk about it. So Sunday night, y'all, usually, that usually it's me and Riggs or Riggs and I for our Sunday night From the Block to the Hood Table on our channels, and we flip-flop every week. But he got some things to do, some family stuff to do this Sunday. So we're pushing that to Monday. So since Riggs and I won't be live Sunday, we are going to discuss Sarah's Oil, the movie on Hulu. Yes, we love us some Riggs, right? Yes, the favorite co-host, my favorite co-host, okay? But yeah, so he got family stuff this weekend, so he's going to be doing that. And then Monday night, we'll come back with the Hood, From the Block to the Hood Table. So if anybody want to join us Sunday evening to discuss Sarah's Oil, feel free. But other than that, you guys, make sure you please like and share the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you happen to be new here. Hit the notification bell. You said, where will it be? Oh, it's on my channel this week. Yep, because we were on Riggs last Sunday. So it'll be on my channel, but it'll be Monday since he got family stuff this weekend. So it'll be Monday. And then next week, we'll be back over on Riggs. But yep. And you guys, if you want to donate to the platform, feel free. Cash App, Super Chat, if you want. If the spirit moves you, no pressure. But other than that, please like and share the video. I appreciate you guys so much. And stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye. And yep, we'll be over here Monday night, Riggs and I. Have a good night, boos.